Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to the class of '09. Very relaxed, calm, and chill game with nice, soothing piano music playing in the background. You know now that you are in for a wholesome experience, no doubt. No doubt at all. And hey, returning to the 2000s, even if it's a little bit deeper in than I would like, is not a bad thing at all. We'd all like to go back to better days, after all. Let's see what's in store for us today, then. New game.
No mistake. I'm a sociopath. God, that sounded evil. Let's rewind a little. I grew up all over coastal America. House after restraining order, everything just kind of blends in. If the divorce rate is 50-50, my mom landed on tails like 8 times. So by the time I was 14, right? I moved from 7 different houses and attended 6 different school districts. After a while, you don't see a point in making friends. The Vitamin C graduation song? Yeah, I can't relate. But then one year, all of that almost changed. For the first time ever, I found myself in a school for 2 consecutive years, going on 3. And then I started turning pretty a month into high school, so the guys hitting on you social leverage was really awesome. Popular girls would talk to me all the time. And they were just stupid. Like they'd always been pretty. Never left out. Never alone. And when I think about it, all the thinking I've ever done was when I was alone. I was nice about it and thought I'd always be nice about it. Finally in one place to build a steady reputation. And then life said, fuck that. My piece of shit gamer brother got us evicted for pirating breakbeat mixtapes. It's like not even good music. Anyway, so mom was crying, packing up the moving boxes. And that's when she told me we're moving out of state. And I just got settled. I said, fuck you, I'm living with dad. He's just a neighborhood down. I put the boxes down, go over, knock on the door, and boom! A gunshot! My second Christmas killed himself! I walked in. Floor looked like a whole-ass video game, just blood everywhere. And get this, his suicide note was stuck to the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet. All he wrote on it, Nicole's fault. I'm Nicole, by the way, hi. What the fuck did I do to him? Maybe I missed the office softball game? Men are so into this revenge suicide thing. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm moving. Again. City, county, state, all the same fate. But I've always said that while leaving. This time, it's on arrival.
Okay, that was... Hold on, hold the phone for uno momento there. What the fuck? That's a lot. Jesus, that's a lot to digest. Okay. Hello, Nicole. Nicole had to travel a lot because her mother kept picking the wrong man 8 times. Okay. Impressive. Then eventually she finally got settled. She was going to start her 3rd year in high school, and she had the blessing to be attractive, and was still effortlessly attractive. And apparently she quite liked the social leverage, which incidentally, I imagine that's how a lot of girls feel if they happen to have that particular blessing. Bear you in mind as well that most girls don't even have that. They have the I can make myself attractive thing. At which point, okay, mummy needs to move again, right? Oh, your life is being uprooted for the umpteenth time. You don't want it, so you decide to go live with your dad. But then your dad shoots himself. And he waits to do it until you're right outside his door. Damn. What the fuck did you do to that man? Genuinely. Like, hurriedly, at the last moment, he pins a suicide note to the fridge. He just scribbles down Nicole's fault and shoots himself. Wow. Wow. And somehow I get the suspicion that you're not entirely innocent in all of this. That seems too much for just a random idea. So, Ah, there's my daughter. I should hurriedly scribble down a suicide note and shoot myself before she can get in the door. Oh, very well. I'm caught up. And thank you to Illinois for becoming a member on the Oscar channel too, by the way. Thank you. Oh, and Sandy, hope you enjoyed Christmas art. Speaking of fond memories, found a tape of my grandma's Christmas part 2010. It brought me joy as I heard my grandma's voice again for the first time in 13 years. Can relate. My grandmother passed away 14 years ago, so... But okay, I'm caught up. Proceed.
Hey, so for the senior prank this year, what if we like parked our cars where we don't usually park them?
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah, math class this year with Mr. Burliday. Yeah, like, fuck Mr. Burliday, dude.
And it's all voiced too, which is deeply impressive. Genuinely, I am happy that I don't need to read.
They are never funny. It's like the girls just laugh to avoid sexual assault.
No. Right, so having grown up now, finally, I can tell you quite confidently that they do not laugh to avoid sexual assault. They laugh to enhance the chances of sexual assault. The sexual assault is the intent at the end of the day. Now, not the assault part, mind you, but the, preceding business. But anyways, proceed.
Hey, yo, you new to this educational prison?
Wow, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm getting into, like, humor and stuff. Anyway, you know anyone around here? Know where your classes are?
I mean, kinda. There's, like, numbers on the doors. I think I can figure it out.
No. I could show you around. Like a school tour. You want to do that? You up for that?
Holy shit, I think I know this phone. Well, no, this is like the wait, no, this is like the N-Gage thing, right? Hold on, my boomer brain. Hold on. Yes, no, right? Yes, it is. Well, sort of, kind of. Yeah, more or less. I remember this fucking thing. It was like the most popular doodad of the century. Because it looked futuristic, and see, okay. Back then, in the 2000s, we had this idea that everything would get better. The future would be futuristic. We'd have flying cars, we'd have teleporters, everything would be insane, right? And we also created things to look futuristic. Like, we made things specifically to appear as if they came from the future. And we don't anymore. Today, we're just kind of like, yeah, no, we're in the future. Everything fucking sucks. We want to go back. And ironically, that is how we are right now. Like, you can look at the design of, like, mobile phones and everything. Everything's the same brick. And if anything, these days, they're trying... Okay. Another thing was that back then, everybody tried to make things smaller, right? Everything needed to be smaller, better, smaller, tinier. Now we're trying to make things bigger. Now phone being fucking huge, a complete and utter brick, is a selling point because we're all like, no, back, we made a mistake, re-roll. Oh, God help me. Speaking of re-rolling, by the way, right this month, we'll be wrapping out the Overlord waifu thing. With the two characters there too, so... Right, Jesus, where the fuck was I? Humor the school tour, decline and go straight to class, tell him off and cut class. Okay, we've got some pretty strident choices right off the bat. So I'm new to this school, I'm assuming. I mean, he clearly wants to park his sausage in me, which is not something I would normally approve of. Decline go straight to class. I mean, he does strike me as mildly annoying, but at the same time, if you're trying to actually get friends at your new school... And at the same time, a valuable lesson about how evil women are never goes amiss. That's a tough choice, Mr. Nokia Engage. It's a tough choice. We shall err on the side of making friends.
Yeah, so then my friend got the DLC, this downloadable content. It's like $10. Like, dude, kind of not worth it for the gun.
Why are you talking to me about video games?
Just something, you know, what, you don't like play video games or something?
Of course she doesn't. She's a female in the year 2009. They haven't discovered video games yet. What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? I would never have even thought of doing that. God. Okay. Again, but this was before video games became truly popular, okay? These days, every female with a pulse is like, oh, yeah, video games. I totally know about those things. My favorite streamer whores herself out on them all the time. Women don't like video games, okay? No, not truly, not really, not on a deep, properly emotional level. They all view them as childish distractions, I suppose, with the occasional rare exception. But no, they don't like video games. They don't care about video games. They sure as fuck don't want to hear about video games, right? Best thing you can hope for is that you find one you can force to care about video games.
I'm a thin girl. Do I fucking look like I play video games? I'd rather play dead at a necrophilia convention.
Listen to me. I'm an attractive woman. Why the fuck should I care about your nerdy hobbies? That hits extra hard, considering being an attractive girl today is actually a secondary characteristic to being a gamer girl. God, that is actually the fact, isn't it? That is actually... See, okay. Oh, God, we are going to... I'm never going to get through this game because 98% of it will be spent just reminiscing about school back in the day. But, right, 98% of the actions that girls take is to be attractive to boys. It's a weird social dynamics because if you're not one of the top percent of males, you'll never quite have seen this particular side of things. But you'll start to understand it as time goes on and you earn more money in your day-to-day life. But the entirety of video games today is to attract a following, right? The reason why all of the e-girls play video games is not because they care about video games. Hell, to begin with, we literally had examples of women pretending to play video games, streaming other people playing the video game whilst they pretended to play it, right? Those were huge things back in the early days of Twitch and the girl gamers, the entire fucking thing. I need to continue on with the game. I'll never finish this damn thing. I'm pausing every fucking sentence. Proceed.
Oh, well, yeah, you know.
I know what?
Did you hear about how Mountain Dew makes guys sterile?
Yeah, from you and every other guy who reads the internet to try to be interesting.
Hey, shut up. That's my entire job. Fuck you. Oh, I am going to enjoy this game.
Nice rolly backpack, you fucking four-eyed double dick sucking bitch.
Hey, stop kicking it! This backpack holds priceless reading materials!
Oh yeah? Like what? Like Bernstein Bears make eye contact?
Hey, what is this, 4th grade? It is home to some of my favorite manga books.
Manga? What is it, like Asian or something?
Japanese, thank you. Some of which go on to be very popular television shows.
He's right, you know. You know the old stereotype of the nerdy kid will end up being a billionaire and funding Microsoft? Yeah, that kid right there is probably going to have a low-effort manga review channel with 250,000 subs next year, and the jock will go on to live and work at the burger flippy shop for the rest of his life. Seriously, you gotta get in on the Asian shit, bruh. It's gonna be huge. I know it looks silly, but it's really gonna take off.
Wait, can't you watch half those on cartoon channels? Why the hell would you read it?
Oh, that's it.
Dude.
True, actually. One of the weirdest discoveries of my adult life was realizing that Pokemon wasn't actually a show for children. Because we aired them as cartoons over here. Like, oh, Pokemon, this is for kids. And one of the first episodes has Ash being brutally beaten by a bunch of pigeons, almost pecked to death before his yellow mouse is finally like, fine, I'll electrocute you and the pigeons. Yeah. Or Digimon. Oh, God. Or Beyblade. Fuck me. That shit should not go on kids' television, I tell you.
How do you care about anything this much?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, he thinks your Chinese cartoon books are stupid. Why defend it?
Stay out of this, you girl.
You girl. Double down on the verbal abuse. Yes. 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 Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Night Trout, humor him. Be nice, Barch. I am being nice. And I'm attacking them now. They use video games as a vehicle to put a notch on their belt without actually caring. Correct. And Sandom, yes, keep the bullying, mock the nerd. I shall have to. Oh. Jesus Christ, Kick. No, first you have to be friendly with the nerd, then you figure out who bullies him, then you flirt with and sleep with his bully, preferably while recording yourself, and send the video to him. What? Ah, you cruel motherfuckers. No, double down on the verbal abuse.
What the fuck, you greasy bitch? I was trying to help you.
I don't need help from someone who misnationalizes my Japanese manga books.
Japanese manga books. That's literally you. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, first time you talk to a girl and you correct her on the origin of your backwards picture books.
They're not backwards. They just read right to left.
No one cares.
Yeah, though,
I
they are
care.
backwards.
And the YouTube anime community cares too. Like, Naru Party 13, he's got 1,600 subscribers.
And again, like I said already, you gotta understand, in a couple years' time, Naru Party 09 or whatever is gonna have 1 million subscribers, and he's gonna be earning literally like $500,000 a month, okay? In 10 years after that, there's going to be random monkeys screeching at their cameras, earning literally multiple millions of dollars a day. Get in on the gay-ass Japanese shit, brother. It's gonna be huge.
Do you have that many?
Why would you upload videos to YouTube? It's for watching TV shows. You don't fucking participate in it. What, am I gonna go on YouTube?
How else do you think?
Why would you upload videos to YouTube?
This, too, incidentally, was the attitude of every attractive female around the time. Social media will never take off. Today, I swear to God, the biggest flex on any dating app currently in existence is simply numbering your amount of followers on social media. I'm not even kidding. I don't remember where this came from, but I randomly happened across a YouTube short where some chick was like, oh, dating advice. And it's like, listen, list your social media followers. Women love clout. And I sat there like, that's true. That is actually unironically true. But, God, I keep interrupting. Proceed.
How else do you think videos get there?
It's for watching TV shows. You don't fucking participate in it. What, am I gonna go on YouTube and get digitally molested?
You're gonna transform?
Whatever, everything's fine.
Got it?
No,
And yes, you will be digitally molested. That was another big part of the internet, but don't worry about it.
You're gonna transform?
Whatever, everything's fine. My mom said the bullies go nowhere and smart kids like me become notable adults.
Your mother is correct, unironically. Unless the cool kids become jocks and professional baseball players and shit like that, in which case they become multimillionaires as well. But don't worry. They'll have then 10 good years of a solid career where they'll live a life in luxury, after which, for some absurd reason, they'll be unaware of the concept of taxes and lose absolutely everything as they try desperately to pay the overwhelming quantities of cash they owe to Uncle Sam. this actually happens, by the way. If you look up, like, most professional athletes, there are but a handful of them who actually manage to understand the concept of taxation and investment to continue their lifestyle beyond their active career. The rest, well, shot themselves, suffered severe brain hemorrhages, or became poor again.
The most notable thing you could do is killing yourself before graduation. Then your dad
Jesus.
can cry in front of school assemblies next to a black and white photo of you.
What? I'm never getting through that game. I'm never getting. I'm never getting through this game.
What? No.
Oh. Oh.
Little bitch.
I'm straight.
So, hey, you're like pretty cool.
What the? Oh. Jesus Christ. The worst part is, yet again, I remember this. I remember how utterly fucking merciless kids were. Jesus. Oh, my God. This was another thing as well. Okay. She mentioned the social leverage. Believe you me, there is nothing, absolutely unironically nothing, fundamentally more annihilatingly devastating to a man than to be publicly mocked and humiliated by an attractive woman. Quite literally nothing. Except for the percentage of people who has that happen to them and get an enormous stiffy and then they need to habitually jerk off in the bathroom for the next 7 hours. That happens too. But yes, that child will cry a lot now and possibly kill himself.
What's your name?
Well, my last name's Yu. Most people just call me that.
You? What is it, like Asian? That's hot.
Yeah, Grandma had yellow fever.
Cool, yeah. So what's your first name?
Fuck. Oh, you look new. The lunch
I like her. I think we could be friends.
line's on the other end there.
Huh?
You're trying to find where the lunch line starts, right? You got here a little late, so it's pretty long now.
Oh, fuck. For a sec, I thought everyone else was skipping too.
Where'd you come in from?
Like, just outside, there was this weird kid getting his shit handed to him.
Like, weird how?
I don't fucking know.
Is he like, talks about a bunch of dumb shit weird? Or like, how can he afford so much Adderall with a job at the shop and say weird?
First one.
Oh, glasses, bowl cut. That's Jeffrey. I don't think he's all there. Like, he's too socially awkward for the normal people, but too smart for the special eddies.
Can I sit here?
Yeah, sure. All my friends got put in a different lunch period.
What's your name? I'm Nicole.
You had lunch periods? Different lunch periods? Fuck, how many children go to American schools? Listen, at my school, I think there was like 100 kids. Fucking total, across like 10 grades or something. Probably more than that, like, what, 200? Maybe? Tops? Hell, even then, we didn't even have lunch periods. We just had packed lunches and ate in our classroom. Literally. Like, this entire... This entire idea of being given food at school was utterly alien to me until I was like 18.
I'm Jekka.
Jekka? That's like on your birth certificate?
Short for Jessica, Avi.
That's pretty punk for someone who dresses so...
Preppy? Yeah, my mom works corporate for department stores, so I get all this expensive stuff for free, but trust me, I don't give a fuck.
Cool, yeah, same.
Soulmates!
Nicole! You ready for day 2?
Is someone gonna kill me day 2? If so, absolutely.
Why? What happened?
Just like waking up in general hurts, and I gotta deal with my brother who's still up from the night before eating a family box of anything.
Also, the worst part is I even remember this specific fucking style. The blue jeans with like the brightly colored enormo fucking belt with too many holes in it. God, this is a weird trip down memory lane.
Fire is the
on so many different levels. Average accurate seniors that could drive in high school would go get takeout. What the fuck? We were yelled at if we went to the shop, okay? If we, like, even after school, if we went to the shop after school to pick something up, we would get talked to by the teacher the day after going, why do you bother the nice shop people? We were supposed to live an agnostic lifestyle, surviving off 2 pieces of sliced bread and some sweaty, moldy cheese. That was our food for the entire fucking day. I kid you not. We had like 8-hour fucking... No, 6 or 7 hour school days with precisely 1 fucking meal. God, it was awful.
He can eat family-sized meals. How old is he?
Like 26. He just freeloads off my mom.
I mean, we kind of freeload too, but we're 16. It's cool when we do it.
Exactly. I have to tell him that when I'm woken up by loud chewing noises.
Is he fat?
Do you know what ex-bodybuilder fat is?
Yeah, I kind of know what that looks like.
Well, he's an obese monster. I was just curious if anyone else knew that bodybuilder phrase. He's not that.
Good to know. Hey, let's gossip more at lunch. I gotta get to class.
Dude, fuck class. Just skip with me.
I told you yesterday, if I skip anymore, my mom's gonna start giving me disciplinary tattoos.
How does it even work? What does she write on you?
It'd be some weird shit like, I love school on my fingers.
Isn't that, like, abusive?
She's the only mom I've ever had. How the fuck should I know?
Huh.
The good old days before children knew about calling the government on your parents. Days.
So where are you headed?
Gym class or photography? I have no frame of reference for which one of these I'd like to do, frankly. Photography sounds fun. Do I like playing photography? Gym class? Would I like gym class? I don't know if I'd like gym class. I never minded gym. Gym was always a fun thing, but photography, I didn't know you had photography class. We had some sort of kind of arts and crafty thing, but it was make believe work, basically. You had a teacher who'd spent a little bit too much time reading inspirational books, and he's like, today we're gonna make clay sculptures. Find a partner and craft each other's face out of shit. Oh, okie dokie then. Or some such other nonsense. It was retarded. I preferred woodworking. Woodworking was fun. You know, you never produced anything worth fucking while in woodworking, but at least you got to play with bandsaws and shit. That was fun. At one point, we discovered that if you take one of those wood piercy nail thingy things, you know, the stabby things, and you put it in a wood and you rub it back and forth like really hard, then the metal tip becomes incredibly hot to the touch, and then you can start burning your classmates with it. That was a fascinating discovery. Anyways, Jim.
Look, it's the first day. No funny guys, no comedians, no bringers of the ha-ha, okay? This year's gym class isn't last year's gym class. We're gonna really buckle down on physical fitness.
Mario.
Fit as fuck. I ain't buckling shit.
Young lady, what's your name?
Nicole, you want my phone number too?
This is only the first class, Nicole. You won't be a problem all year with...
Yeah, yes she is. Yes, she very much so is going to.
Will you?
No, sorry.
Good. Now everybody better dress out every class. If you don't, it's a 0. Hit the locker rooms. I'll see you back here in 10.
Gym sucks. I'm sitting out. No. Gym's fun. Participate, Nicole. Participate.
Where the hell did I put the shirt? Why does it even need the school logo? I'll just...
Her boobies are weirdly proportioned to compared to the rest of her body.
bring my own shitty shirts.
Having trouble, Nicole?
Why? Oh, uno momento there. Why is the male teacher in the girls' changing room? Somehow I see problems with this particular arrangement.
You can't be in here.
Saw you were lagging behind. I thought you might need a spare shirt.
Oh, thanks. Stop looking. Now, please.
You know something? You're feisty. I like that in my female students.
Oh, God. No! The coach! We share a type. I don't like that. I'm upset now.
I got a feeling you like something else in your female students, too.
See, you just snap back like that. I like it. It's sexy.
God damn it, he is me. Fuck. I'm not this creepy in real life, I promise.
You are saying this to a 16-year-old in the girls' locker room.
Come
Where else are you gonna find a 16-year-old girl these days? Listen, you gotta take the options presented to you.
on. What's age? Look at you. You're mature enough.
Oh, okay. All right, we're beginning to deviate from the Archian path now. I'm happy. Oh, okay. Wow. Right. For a moment there, I had some real sympathy for the gym coach, but it's beginning to disappear again. Scream as loud as you can. Humor natural. Okay, listen to me now. I live in the enlightened year 2025, okay? I have been told repeatedly by a great number of people that are apparently socially acceptable that age is not only just a number, but that love is love, regardless of any additional characteristics, especially age. In fact, I have heard it said from a respectable left-wing philosopher that the only reason we even have pedophilia laws is due to the inherently abusive relationships formed in capitalism, and that if we ever truly reached the socialist paradise, we could abolish all of this. So, I don't know. I see a strong argument for option 2. Plus, part of me thinks it might be funny. It's a little bit too fucking tempting, isn't it? Yeah. Not only is it tempting, but it is also literally modern day acceptable main fucking stream politics, god damn it. It's YouTube friendly. Yeah, no, 2, definitely. I am a forward-thinking liberal philosophist, okay? I know where this is going.
I guess, yeah. So what's up?
Just wanted to chat with a pretty girl.
Okay, calm down a little bit. Sir, you need a little chill, okay? You need a modicum of chill, sir. She's already letting you get away with far more than you could ever have reasonably expected. Play it cool, senor.
About?
Oh, I don't know. I just like looking at you.
I'm beginning to regret my life choice. Okay, no, to be fair, he's probably done this with multiple other girls, and every time they've just screamed or thrown shit at him, etc. But somehow, he's allowed to remain employed because, I don't know, we haven't figured out how to fire people yet. Don't worry, in the next, 2 or 3, 4 years, we're gonna make that really fucking effective. But this is probably the furthest he's ever gotten, and now he's just kind of confused, I never thought I'd get to this point. What do I even say? Good question.
Why do girls say they like older men? You're just as boring as younger men.
Because they tend to have more money, but this guy works at a school as a gym teacher, so, you know.
I could show you a fun time a lot of these high school boys couldn't.
That's true, he probably has his certificate.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'll prove it too. Hang out by the back entrance and I'll pick you up after school.
Okay, no. Hold on there. No. Okay, right. The red flags are getting a little bit too massive, even for me. Really? Really? Part of me really wants to see if this video game will actually let me do this. When was this game released? Hold on, un momento. When was this game released? 2021. It might actually... Yeah, no, that might actually happen. That was the time when a little bit of the rebellion began to pop up. No. Listen, chat. It was funny for a while.
I have lost. Shit.
It was funny for a while. The humor is beginning to wear off. Okay, listen. He had his shot, and he obviously blew it, okay? He had an opportunity here to be all Casanova about it, to be nice, you know? To try and land the 16-year-old girl of his dreams. And yet the best he could come up with was, I just like looking at you. No. He has failed us. We must go with 2. Attack human. Disavow. And she's wearing a wire. She glows. She might be. And shout, at my high school, we had multiple lunch periods. Half-hour long, Benny at 10:30, ending at 1 p.m. Yeah, we did not have that. Blaze, option 1, the date, Homestuck, Donnerford 3, milking farm. Is $2 enough to let this young girl be molested by her gym teacher? I don't know. Is $2 truly enough to cause permanent mental damage to this young girl? You know? Maybe it is. Money is money. That's true, chat. Money is money. Buckle down, chat. We're apparently in for a wild ride today.
You have money to spend on me, right? Like at least a couple hundred?
And you answered your own question.
I got more than a couple hundred. Like 370.
Shit, I'm just a kid. That's a lot for me. Let's do it.
Sounds like a date, sexy. Can I call you sexy?
I mean, the news would call me a victim, but what do they know? Anyway, I'll see you tonight, man.
Nicole, could you call me Coach?
See you tonight, Coach.
$170. Shit, I'm just a kid. That's a lot to me. That's true. In fact, there was a recent grenade attack in Sweden, because that just happens in Sweden these days. That's just normal. You know, grenade attacks, bombings, terrorists, all that nonsense. It's just Tuesday. But anyways, so Foxtrot, an Iranian gang, hired 3 young Swedish girls to go throw hand grenades at a rivaling gang, and they paid them, I think it was $1,000. So that is roundabout like $350 a pop. So yeah, no, to a kid, that's a lot of money. Correct. And hey, you get to go to Burger King. What's not to love?
So, how's your drink so far?
My non-alcoholic Sprite is just wonderful. This date kind of sucks so far. Could you get me high or something?
You want a sip of my screwdriver?
Sure, thanks. Can I have some more?
Some more? Sure, how many?
How many sips would equal 4 glasses?
I can't have you stumbling out of here wasted. People would start suspecting something.
See? He's unexpectedly far more of a gentleman than chat gave him credit for. I try to do the right thing, Art. Well, that is up to, it's up to you. God, I wonder how many failure states this game has. I wonder if there's a scenario in which she literally gets murdered by her coach. I feel like that might happen. Bantam Suratorius gifted 10 memberships. Thank you very much, sir. Very generous. Thank you, thank you. And Stutters has been a member for 18 months. Do it, you goose.
I'm 1/3 your age. That ship's sail, coach.
I know, it's such a rush. You feeling it too?
Sure. So can I have money?
Not so fast, sexy. I was thinking you could come back to my place to collect.
Right, seriously, chat. I think it's time to pull the ripcord. I think it's time to pull the fucking ripcord. I've enjoyed my non-alcoholic Sprite and free hamburger or pizza or whatever this place is. But I think it's time to pull the fucking ripcord at this point. Secondary shoot needs to be opening. This is going to end in a fucking murder mystery, and it feels a little bit too dark for so early in the day. So just finding the fail state. Now chat wants one. You went so far, may as well go further. God damn it, chat. You little sickos. You little sickos. I'm glad I refilled my water. I learned my lesson finally. Draken for 1,000 kicks. Arch, don't. There you go. See? The ripcord has been pulled. Thank God. No, Playstone for another for $10. Stay the course, you Swede. Do it. Commit to the horrors about to happen. God damn it. Okay. Well, kick chats are worth... They're both $10, but kick chats are worth slightly more, so I gotta give it to Draken. Just let me fucking note down the fun stuff, too, before I forget about that. Oh, God help me. Plus, Arch himself, too, feels as if this would be an opportune moment to get off the train. Mr. Bones' wild ride must end. Right. Dawn of War fucking 3. There you go. Dawn of War. Rodrigador, as was quoted, you have come so far, and in the end, it doesn't really matter. That's true. Right, it's time to leave some trials for the fucking police officers.
Fuck yeah, I'll go home with you.
You just earned an A for the year, young lady.
Hey, why don't you put your hand on my thigh? Give me a preview.
I bet the skin on him smooth and tight.
Everything's tight when you're 16.
Oh, that's nice. Of all the students I've dated, you're my favorite.
I don't know if I have a comment to that
Are
one.
you ready to rut this yellow mare's fluttery buttery butt? Are you ready to rut
Hold on
this
there.
yellow mare's
So-
fluttery buttery butt?
Let me get this clear. You've pulled this off multiple times. You've dated your students a plural amount of times. Yet your best pickup line remains, I like looking at you. Yeah, I don't think you deserve I don't think you deserve to continue. I don't think you deserve the 16-year-old tightness. I think you fucked up, sir, and should be punished for it severely.
Get your hand off my leg! Help! Stop!
What are you doing?
Sir, back away from the girl. What's the problem here?
This is my gym teacher. He just started getting all sexual out of nowhere.
Is this true, sir?
No, well, yes, but
Yes.
they have the gym teachers do sexual education now.
What's eating ass have to do with sexual education?
Is that true? Did you tell her to eat your ass out?
No, I wanted to eat hers. I mean,
Sorry, officer. That was just a false alarm.
oh, thank God.
He just said he wanted to come all over me. No big deal, right, coach?
What?
Well, coach, the only place you're coming is downtown.
You fucking bitch! I'll kill you and your whole family too!
Hey, man, I got you arrested. You don't gotta do me that favor.
Right. Secondary parachute successfully deployed. In another 13 minutes' time, are we going to find out that the correct choice was actually to go with the gym teacher home, and that the only thing that would have happened would be that he'd show you his Pokemon collection and give you $300 and send you back home? But now, he's actually going to track you down and murder you and your whole family. Because that would be unfortunate. So, Gerard, when I was in college, we'd engage in sword duel with the files and metalwork studios. They'd spark all over the place when they strike each other. Miraculous, no breaks or maiming. Phoenix Point. We didn't do that, unfortunately, because that does actually sound like a lot of fun. We did, however, figure out that the circular saw blades made fucking fantastic ninja stars. Like, they'd stick in anything when you threw them. I'm a little bit surprised that I still have that little flabby bit part of my hand, you know, the one within your thumb and index finger. But hey, it worked out. Nobody bled or anything, so yay. Now, granted, one kid did get stabbed through the nipple with a screwdriver at one point, but that was pejoratively accidental.
Well, are you gonna tell me?
Tell you what?
You know what? Everyone's texting about what happened at the barcade yesterday.
That's what they call those places? Men will invent any phrase to make their video games less embarrassing.
So it is true. What happened? Did Coach promise you a good grade or something?
First of all, how does anyone even know I was there? I didn't file any charges.
Some guy who goes here snapped a picture of you at the table with him.
Wow, a real vigilante.
No, he just does that for his private collection of girls who go here. You getting caught with the gym teacher on camera was pure coincidence.
And then the flash off to the side. Oh, God. Oh, oh God. Oh, God damn it, laughing too much. Fuck. God. I'm gonna fucking choke on my own spittle. Ugh. Oh, fucking Christ. I like the idea of just one random kid at school just goes around blatantly snapping pictures of the girls for his own jerk-off collection. Just has massive albums. And he's been doing this for so often, for so long, that he's just become an urban legend. God help me. Blaystone, fine. Option 1, Swede. Homesuck, Milking Farm, don't know what. Tiny bit too late. Did that come in after I'd made the click? God. I need like a timer or something for this fucking shit. All right. Here. I'll double your donation instead, so you don't feel too left out. Fuck, this game is gonna do actual genuine fucking damage to me at this rate.
Okay.
Oh, and that's a great point, chat. Selfies, exactly. Okay, listen. Once upon a time, the strange kid had to do this manually, had to hunt around school, snapping pictures of all the hot girls to jerk off to, right? It was a lot of labor, and you became a complete social outcast at school. The costs outweighed the benefits massively, let's be frank here. These days, you ain't gotta do none of that shit. You log on MSM, Jesus. There's another flashback for the 2000s. You log on Facebook, MySpace, Instagram. There you go, Instagram. Half of the girls in your class are already going to have Instagram accounts. Most of them are going to be posing in their fucking underwear on them. Not to mention, you've got an entire internet filled of socially and sexually insecure teenagers posting pics of themselves on the internet. Because for some reason, the last 10 years, we completely forgot to teach kids about internet fucking safety. Ooh. God damn it.
Well, I kind of baited him into harassing me.
Nicole, that's fucked up. What if you get harassed for real one day and no one believes you because of that?
Oh yeah, I guess a date with your high school gym teacher was a perfectly fine situation. I'll leave it alone next time, thanks.
Okay, point taken, bitch. So what, he groped you and someone saw, or...?
Well, no, I told him to grope me and just screamed.
Oh my god, so that was premeditated on your part.
Mostly.
So why'd you even go out with him in the first place if you knew it'd just end in a shit show?
You know, don't have a great answer for that. I just did it because I could. The more I thought about it, the more leverage I knew I had.
But he's twice your size. He could have killed you.
Yeah, but not when other people were around. The second he decided to date a minor, he lost the game of life. Now he's in jail, lost his job, most of his friends. If he had a family, they probably bailed too.
And if someone tries to put the blame on the minor, they look...
like a monster, exactly. Susan B. Anthony or whoever the fuck got women this far, but I got it from here.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. And like you said, so long as other people are around, he can't do anything. Anime document, most teen girls aren't that bright, Arch. That is true.
So, it's been a few months since we moved. How's school going?
Like, academically?
Your mom is kind of hot. If that mom has half the crazy of the daughter... the hips, the boobs. Good. Good. I have reconfirmed yet again what I always knew to be true. 5 husbands. Actually, no, that's fair. 5 husbands. That's a good point, chat. That's a good point. 8 husbands. Okay. Listen, okay? No, listen. The mom is hot. Hips, boobs, dyed blonde hair with a little bit of black at the top. Okay, sure. She's had like 8 husbands before, but that just simply means that she's open to trying new things. There's nothing wrong with that. Go for it now, chat.
Or socially.
Everything, anything.
Honestly, it's going pretty good.
Is it?
That's great to hear. I know moving schools can be hard.
And if I cared, it absolutely would be. But Mom, I figured out that if you just don't engage with other people's emotions or desires, nothing's a burden.
Excuse me?
Like, I'll put it like this. Anytime a guy asks for my company, asks me out, asks for anything, and I make decisions entirely for myself, not concerned with their feelings, there's no stress.
And that is the realization that the overwhelming majority of females make at round about this time in life. Not even unique to the 2009s. That was literally just the world.
Honey, that sounds a little mean-spirited, don't you think?
Yeah, well, what's the alternative? Being used to do shit? People, especially men, are the perfect pawns when you don't give a fuck about them or whatever they want.
Again, is she wrong on any level whatsoever? Marksman. You have no idea how many teachers still work despite sexual allegations here in America. My high school, my graphic design teacher became the wrestling coach and molested 24 boys in 1 year. He was coaching. Wasn't the only one in the school. I like how they kept count. 24 in 1 year. Fuck, he really put his nose to the grindstone there. Though, to be fair, listen to me. Is there any way to teach wrestling without sexually molesting one another? I mean, the basic position is you bend over another dude and grab his crotch. I'm just saying, I can see an argument for innocence. And Minashi is the siren song. Yes.
I won't argue. I'll just hope you learn how to interact like a human being when you're a senior.
So you're telling me it's a requirement for women to be pushovers or sociopathic? What the fuck happened to feminism, Mom?
God, you don't want to know. Believe fucking you me, you do not want to know what happened to feminism. Listen, okay? In 10 years' time, feminism is not only going to accept, it is going to vehemently argue for a man to be locked up in the same prison that you will inevitably end up in, and for that man to violate you repeatedly behind bars because he has declared himself to be a female, okay? Feminism is quite literally, physically, going to get you raped by a dick in jail. Woman's jail, okay? You don't want to know. You don't want to fucking know.
Nicole, I don't know any woman who actively considers feminism. We vote and work. It's just a fun thing to say. Okay.
God, I wish that was true. God, I wish that was true.
Okay, well, fuck feminism. I'm starting Nicoleism.
Nicoleism.
Yeah, the main concept is girls removing all emotional attachment from anyone.
I'm sure you'll meet a nice boy soon and you'll be all over this.
That just sounds like streaming in the current year, honestly. Literally, that does sound like streaming in the current fucking year. Unironically, all of the women who go to the gym set up a camera and then make a big deal out of a dude in the background glancing their way for a nanosecond. That's literally that. It's like, oh, hey, I'm a woman. I'm attractive. If I'm in public and a man glances at me, I could get a lot of sympathy points on the internet for some tens of thousands of people who'd love to put their sausage inside of me. And I would have no attachment to them whatsoever. And they'd give me money. Wow. Nicoleism is fucking onto something.
How can I meet a nice boy when all men are just rapists and pedophiles? Is fucking kids nice, Mom?
This conversation is over.
I feel as if there was something more to be explored there in terms of corrective measures, but very well.
And so you see, the aperture actually gets wider the lower the f-stop gets.
Okay, right. Now, right, Nicole is hitting a lot of my buttons when it comes to sociopathy here, okay? I have always been deeply attracted to mentally unstable women, don't get me wrong. But right now I have locked my eyes on a big-titted nerd girl with glasses. I don't know if Nicole's my favorite anymore. If that girl is half as mentally deranged, I think I've found my new favorite.
Did I really forget my eyeliner? Did you really need that cough like that? It's kind of annoying.
This isn't cosmetics class, Nicole.
I know that.
So pay attention to the photography lecture in photography class.
I'll be done in like 2 seconds. Just calm down.
You have photography class? Schools in America are fucking weird.
Now, Nicole.
Passive aggressive eye roll. He can't tell you what to do. Well, he can. He actually has the authority to do that, like to punish you and shit, because he's the teacher. But at least he doesn't seem like he's likely to sexually molest me, so I guess I should be sort of nice.
Okay, fine.
Wonderful. As I was saying...
You can't talk like that to her.
I can talk any way I like, Jessica.
That's not my name. See? You don't respect any of of the girls. A guy could just whip his dick out in here and you just politely say, that's enough.
You're on thin ice right now.
You're on your 4th wife right now because you couldn't make it as a photographer.
I heard it was only 3.
That's it. Both of you have detention this afternoon.
Hold the fuck on. Why am I catching friendly fire for this? You piece of shit. Okay, right, you were my favorite teacher for a nanosecond, but now you've fallen behind the gym teacher who tried to sexually assault me. God damn it. It was a low, low bar, and yet you still disappointed me.
Great.
I feel like I see you two every week.
Hold the fucking phone.
Now.
Paul, no.
Swear to God.
Hold on.
Swear to God.
No, Paul, no, don't put that holy... Right, I found my favorite teacher.
Wasn't even our fault.
What she said, except for the swear to God part. I'd like to think God isn't keeping tabs on 17-year-old girls.
Oh, so in your spiritual worldview, God only keeps tabs on fully matured women?
Yeah, Miss Lynn. Back that divine ass up.
Enough! When it comes to repeat offenders, it's no longer a them problem, it's a you problem.
And?
Yeah, I really don't see what you're getting at.
Would either of you like to explain to me why you're in my office from photography yet again?
Teacher's a douchebag.
Cool. What?
Also, this is my new favorite teacher. This is very much so my new favorite teacher. She has blown both the pedophile gym teacher and the power abusive photography class teacher out of the water right there.
Yes, Nicole. Do tell.
Lila and Lysa... shit, fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. I was too distracted by the lipstick and the tits on display. What am I... Pretend to be sorry to get back to class? Lie some more? Fuck. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Whoever shall go to class today. How did that nurse line up? Anyway, that one.
He didn't already tell you?
Oh, he did. I'm just curious to hear your side of the story.
And Mr. White said?
Said you were talking out of turn with extreme vulgarity.
Well, yeah, you would too if he was groping you all over mid-lecture.
Excuse me?
Mr. White is a pervert, and he's been pulling this shit for like years now.
Really now?
Oh, you don't believe me?
Your friend Jessica here was there too, and also seems quite surprised at your claim.
Well, she's just in shock from years of abuse, right?
You could call it that.
I do love how Jessica just spins and accepts this. Like, there's a moment of confusion there where she's like, what? But immediately thereafter, like, yep, this is the story now. Yes. I like Jessica.
I see what's going on here. Just because I'm an openly feminist woman in power doesn't...
Fuck, she has a penis. God damn it! I knew it was too good to be true. She's got a cock. Fuck. The one good fucking teacher at this entire school, and she's got a 10-inch penis. Fucking sick, god damn it.
Mean I'll believe any girl who walks in with a last-minute accusation.
Well, I guess you're just a non-feminist woman in power, because I'm catching ours left and right from this fucking guy, and you don't even believe me.
Oh, would you like me to call your parents, then? It's so serious, they should know, too. Don't you agree?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, do it.
I'll be in the back room, then.
What are you doing?
Not getting in trouble?
What if she calls my parents, too, over this shit? I don't want to deal with this, Nicole.
Relax, I'll just tell everyone he threatened to kill you if you squealed.
This isn't Julia. I can't fake that.
Look, she probably won't even call yours anyway. Don't freak out over it.
Let's hope you're right.
I'll take it to court if I have to.
Jesus! We are doubling down today. We are fucking quintupling down. We are pentagoning down.
Nicole, why was your principal on the phone telling me you may or may not have been sexually assaulted?
That's a complicated question, Mom. That's a very complicated question. Let me explain.
Oh, that. It was probably just an April Fool's prank.
It's October.
No, yeah, I know that. It's actually School Pride Week, where we just do the holidays all fucky. Thursday's Rosh Hashanah. Could I pass for Jewish?
What bush are you beating around here?
Okay, fine. My photography teacher was getting really touchy-feely with,
Touchy-feely where? Where did he touch you?
my essential areas.
Are you being serious with me? If not, you're in big trouble.
Well, in that case, Mom, I wouldn't joke about this. His fingers were like in.
I believe you, sweetheart.
That's goddamn. I feel like I'm digging myself an ever deeper hole here, and there doesn't seem to be any shovel with which to extricate myself. Out of document, she's the principal. Good. Out of document, there are women that unironically believe what Nicole is espousing. There are men who unironically believe what Nicole is espousing, or at the very least pretends to believe it on the internet in the hopes of attracting a female. Alamandrius, Arch, I am with you on the mom. See? She's fucking hot, chat. You can't avoid the truth. You can't get around reality. And what was Doom? Arch, the game takes place in 2009. The trans weren't a thing then. I know. Okay, so the feminist civil war happened in like 2016. I'm just pointing out that anyone who dedicates themselves to feminism at this point has a dark fucking future ahead of them.
Oh, awesome. You rock, Mom. So what's for dinner?
But if this really happened, I'm not very fond of your principal's dismissive tone. I never thought we'd have to do this at a school so nice, but I'm calling a lawyer.
God fucking damn it. I feel as if this might be getting a tiny bit out of hand. Listen, the male in me says don't get roped in on this. There's no way this will survive an actual investigation. But the woman in me has seen too many examples of this exact scenario working out rather mysteriously in the female's favor. If I'm going to be role-playing a woman, I don't see any reason not to just get ahead of the Me Too movement and start a full-on escalation of my own.
No way, you're actually gonna do something about it? Aren't we broke?
Oh, I just tell you that so you never ask me to buy you things. This is serious.
Wow. I mean, you know good lawyers?
I've been married 8 times. I'm well connected.
Well, good. Let's pin Mr. White and his child-molesting ways.
How exactly does he even isolate you? There's so many people there as it is.
Isolate? I don't get it.
Well, he has to get you girls alone somehow to have his way.
Oh, yeah. He just does it right in the middle of class.
You're joking.
Yeah, just grabbing titties with no shame. He threatens to kill us if we tell anyone.
My alibi is falling apart awfully quickly. I need to be cleverer about this. Blaystone, all double down options, all of them. Homestuck milking farm. I'll love sweet to woman in me. Harsh, you're doing it wrong. Listen. I was hoping she'd be a little cleverer about this. I mean, being a woman and lying is power enough already. I was hoping she'd do it with a bit more expertise, you know?
That is unfucking believable.
It is.
There's like 29 of us. That's a whole lot of killing.
You know what? I'm just seeing red right now. I will spare no expense to make sure this pervert's under the jail.
So, Nicole.
Holy fuck. Here we are. Jesus fucking Christ. I do like the fact that okay. The lawyer has clearly been coaching her as well, because she's got the neat and tidy white top, making her look respectable, and at the same time a skirt so short that you could easily catch a flash or two of panties beneath it. Excellent dress code there for a judicial proceeding.
In your own words, what happened at school on the day of the 18th?
Yeah, okay, so I'm just doing my makeup in class, not bothering anyone or anything, and Mr. White had a huge problem with that.
I see. Go on.
His face was totally calm while he proceeded to flip the whole desk over. And it's an art class, so the table's huge.
This is escalating really fucking rapidly. He's flipping tables now.
Big enough for 4 kids.
Really now?
Yeah, he grabbed me to a standing position, getting right behind and grinded against me. In front of all the students, too. Then his hands started massaging my breasts. It was so...
Wait, I'm sorry. One hand on both of them?
Yeah.
I hope the jury notes these logistical inaccuracies.
Well, see, I'm a tiny 17-year-old minor, and his man hands were more than big enough to wrap around half my body.
Fine then. Continue.
So then he's poking his tongue all over my neck and whispering things I'd rather not repeat.
The sheer level of escalation on display. The worst part is, I'm still thinking this might work.
You're under oath now, Nicole.
And you think God will punish me? You think your oaths bind me, male? You think your God will protect you? Your legal system? You have built it to be abused by my kind, and now you will feel the full burden and the consequences of crafting it this way.
Huh. Well, you asked for it. He called me his voluptuous teen property and said my sexual willingness would pull a fine ransom on the black market.
All right, enough of this.
No, this is hot. Keep going.
I agree. Keep going.
This is quite the imagination you have, but really, people? Are we going to believe this charade when the school's shown no other evidence of misconduct from its faculty? You have a lot of explaining to do. We'll wait.
Hashtag believe all women. What is this? What is this, the 1900s? Ride this to the bank. Fucking yes. Getting murdered after he's fired. No. We've gone this far. There's no backing down now.
So, just because no one said anything means it isn't happening?
Boom!
You all have internet and texting now. Surely it would have gotten out.
It is getting out. I'm in fucking court right now telling you how my photography teacher grinded his winky against my pencil-tight ass.
Even if someone did say something, who's better connected? The 16-year-old girl who doesn't hang out at the local sports bar? Or some...
Fuck. God damn it. I was drinking water just as I laughed. Fuck me. The game's gonna kill me. The game is going to fucking end my life. And yes, Nicole, power plus privilege. You tell them. Power plus privilege. Listen, he has all the power as a teacher. He has all the privilege as a teacher. Meanwhile, I am but a poor, tiny, underage girl, okay? I have no power, no privilege. How can I possibly stand up to his sexual molestation, you bigot?
Some dipshit with a whistle who knows 12 synonyms for quarterback.
And what's the implication here?
Men listen to other men? Male teachers, male superintendent, male security guards, male everything.
Male everything. However, a female principal?
When you look like Miss Lynn, you could be governor, let alone principal.
Are you telling the jury she's only in that position because of the physical favors she can offer as a woman?
No, it's not a woman thing, it's a she's attractive thing. You think ugly bitches get handouts?
I would love to see the counter-argument against that one, counsel.
Could we please show the jury a faculty headshot of Principal Lynn?
What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
You're in the court of law, please act like it.
You're beating around the bush. The gym teacher's asked me out like 3 times since I've been here, and the counselor gives every girl a lecture on normalizing pedophilia.
Now surely you don't believe this?
Oh, let me read the last few texts from Coach Colby then.
Yeah, no, I can actually back that one up. For the first time in a very long time, I'm not actually pulling shit directly out of my fucking ass. I've got proof on that one.
Hey, sexy, you up? How deep is your throat? I want to murder my wife and shower you in the life insurance payout.
Oh, Wow, that last one. Wow. Wow. That's pretty hot. I can't lie. Now that's a pickup line. I just like looking at you. That's not a pickup line. That ain't gonna get you any underage. Can't say that one on YouTube. Cannot continue that sentence in public. However, I will kill my wife and shower you with the insurance money. Now we're talking. Now we're rizzing, chat.
And they still have this guy? Why is he able to be on the payroll?
Settle down. Mr. Colby was fired and incarcerated months ago, promptly after a few reports.
You just said no one ever reported anything like 5 minutes ago.
Boom! The school now has a history of sexual predators.
Oh, damn it!
Out fucking maneuvered, boy.
Oh, Coach just texted me again. Hey, honey, just got out of jail. Good news, they're giving me my job back so we can still hang out.
Guilty! Guilty! Oh, this is beautiful.
Nicole, you've been my hardest cross-examination yet.
Oh, well, you've just been a bitch in general. Go iron your Mickey Mouse tie.
He does have a Mickey Mouse tie. He actually does.
It's been about a year since the trial. We won $500,000 in the civil suit, and I immediately dropped out and moved to LA. Dressing nice and maintaining my new expensive drug habit is cool, but the school's tax dollars paying for it is so hot. I met another Nicole while I was out here. She's kind of famous.
What? No. No. What? Damn it! I clicked too much. I clicked too much. Okay, so that was the game. That was the game. Everything works for everyone but me every time. I'm harassed. They tell me to get over someone deserve a... So that was 1 out of 15 endings, was it? Wait. Can I... Wait. Can I play the ending? Can I play it? 1 out of 15 endings. Well, I gotta play some more endings, obviously. Autosave? Ah, there we go.
So just
You are
no, you're oh hey hey honey well you've just been a bitch in general. Go iron your Mickey Mouse tie.
It's been about a year since the trial. We won $500,000 in the civil suit, and I immediately dropped out and moved to LA. Dressing nice and maintaining my new expensive drug habit is cool, but the school's tax dollars paying for it is so hot. I met another Nicole while I was out here. She's kind of famous.
Okay, there. Right. So, very well. I beat the game. Nice. I got 500. I fucking told you, chat. I fucking told you. Okay, right. We might be doubling down a bit too much here. If I was a male, this would be the time to back off. However, I'm not a male. I'm a female. And that, chat, means I have privileges within society that I may use now. Now, granted, $500,000 in Los Angeles, of all places, that's not gonna last you for a life, so I hope you turn your expensive new drug habit into an acting career as well, along with Nicole Kidman. Otherwise, you might be in deep shit. Henry Ackerman, Mom should have hired a detective first. That would have been wiser. All right, well, I gotta do another one. This is funny. I like this.
Hey, so for the senior prank this year, what if we like parked our cars where we don't usually park them?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you. No. I could show you around, like a school tour. You want to do that?
Okay.
You up for that?
Let's see. Where do we go from here? 15 endings. Jesus, that's a lot of endings. So we did humor the school tour last time. Decline and go straight to class. Should we play it straight this time? Yeah, let's play it straight this time, maybe.
Are you ready to let
Voldemort, is this a Renpy game? You can hold control to skip red dialogue. I don't know. Warren Wish with DLC and Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Right, let me actually just... I need to put in the funds as well. Yep. We're gonna play it straight this time. We're gonna try and be a nice girl.
School tour, that sounds nicely mediocre, but I'm just gonna go to class. See ya.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm Crispin, by the way. Yeah, we should hang out sometime. Yeah, okay. All right, bye, yeah.
Oh, you must be new. Yes, please take a seat next to Jeffrey.
Hey. Hey, so, I guess we're lab partners, huh?
I guess.
Not a big talker, are ya?
I don't know you. Are you just chummy with everyone you meet?
Not everyone. But if they look the type to like anime, then may as well, right?
Are you sure she looks like the type to like anime? I'm not convinced.
Sorry, I look like I like anime? How do I fix that?
No.
How do I... Listen. I repeat my previous points. In 10 years' time, that will be the highest praise anyone could ever shower upon you, okay?
No, that's a good thing. It means you're cool and different.
And 300 pounds.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Was just converting British currency in my head.
Cool, see? Well, the teacher said I'm Jeffrey. What's your name?
Okay. There is an opportunity here to land a very lucrative streaming career in the future, where he reads the manga and tells me my opinions, and then I regurgitate that opinion to literally 40,000 live viewers on a 2.5 million subscribers Twitch channel, because now I'm an attractive woman talking about men's hobbies. Yeah, we're gonna go with 2 on this one. Argray, this whole game is more or less power fancy feminist bitches. How they did it? They took a man and removed logic and accountability. Alters. I mean, Isn't that how all of this works? Isn't that how literally all of this, from the ground up, functions? Because I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm Nicole. Hi.
Huh. That's a nice name.
Thanks.
So what?
Can't say I know too many animes, but I'd like to learn. Which ones do you like?
Well, I don't really like some of the ones other guys like.
Oh, so you're like really into it. Really hip. You don't like the popular stuff?
Some are popular, but it's more the genre. A lot of anime is kung fu, laser beam action. I like the animes with the girls.
Brother, okay, god damn it. From the gym teacher to the nerd, dude, you somehow happened across a female, attractive female, who for some mysterious reason of being controlled by a godlike third-party entity has decided to humor your fetish nonsense. And your first idea is like, oh, right, so I could tell you about, like, you know, Evangelion or shit like that, the big cool stuff, but no, I'm gonna tell you about my harem animes instead. Have you ever heard about Girls Bravo?
So what do you like about him?
I don't know. They're just really cute. I get crushes on them.
Oh, you get crushes on cartoons? That's pretty cool.
This incidentally is this is why Nicole won her court case. Nicole somehow has the ability to just kill Nicole's self and just pretend to be any person. Yeah, no, after moving to LA, Nicole had a successful acting career, there's no doubt.
Thanks, yeah. And something else, but I should probably keep it a
Yes, you fucking should. Yes, you fucking should. Yes, you fucking should.
secret.
Hey, no, come on, tell me.
I don't know. I just met you.
Here, let's make a deal. You carry the load on this science lab today, and I'll keep your secret safe forever. I swear.
Okay, that sounds like a fair deal to me. I'll tell you at lunch.
Cool. I can't wait.
Now you just sit back. I'll get us an A for sure.
You did such a good job. I'm almost jealous, actually.
God, I'm beginning to see what's going to happen here, and I'm terrified of it.
There's nothing to it. I could tutor you after school or something.
We'll worry about that later. So what were you gonna tell me in class?
Oh, about how nail polish remover can melt styrofoam.
No, before that. The girls in your favorite animes?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they're really, really cute.
Abort. Abort. Abort!
But sometimes more than cute.
Like all the way?
Well, a promise is a promise. I think some of them are very sexy.
Oh, you like them that way, huh?
Yeah, 'cause their bodies are just so perfect.
Uh-huh, totally. They are drawn so perfect.
You don't think that's weird, right?
No, it's perfectly normal. I think. Can't really check right now.
Thanks. And sometimes when I'm pent up,
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ almighty. No. No. Save for this poor boy, says Animatecular. Fact that man, if he's also a furry, I will defenestrate myself.
pause the anime at certain frames and you know,
No, I don't know. Tell me.
I kinda you know, use my hand.
Oh. Like to completion?
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. It's so great that you do that.
Oh, thanks. You're the first girl I ever told that to. I like you, Nicole. Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, tonight, tell those girls I said hi.
Okay. Anything for you, Nicole.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
sorry, but do we have to go to a homeroom first? Or do we just go straight
Oh, God, no. I think I know what's going to happen, and it's going to be painful, isn't it? God, I can... No, this is like watching a horror movie, and the monster reveals itself very slowly over time. Just calm down. Hold on. Maybe Nicole's actually into this shit. You don't know. She could have a very weird preference. It's possible.
To first period.
No, it's okay. Yeah, first period. There's no homeroom here. You're new?
Yeah, it's my second day. I wish all schools were just built the same so it wouldn't be a learning curve every time I moved.
Oh, are you a military kid?
If Hoing's a battlefield, then yes. My mom divorces and moves a lot.
Well, how do you think all schools should be built?
Geometrically, all the same, with universal room numbering. Oh, and make them all just one floor. 2 flights is confusing.
You know, she's right, by the way, but not just one floor. You need to build high, especially in the US of A with fucking hundreds of kids. But no, geometrically similar? Yes. Universal room numbering? Fuck yes. There's no reason, absolutely no fucking reason whatsoever, why there shouldn't be standardized school buildings. It would save on resources. It would save, oh god, the amount of cost saving it would actually have. If you could simply just go like, okay, this is a school. Whenever you need a new one in a certain area, you just plunk it down right there. You can even build on potential expansions to it. So you've got a small local school, okay, you only build the central annex buildings. As the community grows larger, you can add on additional annexes as required as the population expands. Absolutely, there should be standardized fucking school buildings, but anyways, proceed.
But then how are we gonna push fat kids down the stairs?
Fuck, you're right. What's your name?
Jekka, what's yours?
Nicole. Why'd your parents name you Jekka?
Well, no, they called me Jessica, but I started doing Jekka for short. Also, Jessica's a name that just screams married at 20.
Oh yeah, marriage sucks. Never doing it.
Totally.
Whenever I play Fuck, Marry, Kill, I answer fuck marriage and kill myself.
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Do you?
No, not really.
Of course we do. I met Nicole yesterday in science class. Then we had lunch together and talked about anime.
Wow, Nicole, you're kinda less...
I like the slide away.
cool now.
What? No, he's just making shit up.
Anyway, I gotta get to class now. I'll leave you two to your anime talk.
Thanks, yeah, we go pretty deep with it.
How did fucking with you backfire that hard?
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing, sorry. That was a delayed response to an ex. The PTSD just brought it out of me.
Cool. So where are you headed for class, Nicole?
Okay. Well, we tried gym class last time, and that turned weird pretty quickly. Maybe we try photography this time? Yeah, well, let's try photography this time, shall we?
So to not make the intro to beginner's photography too long, I'll...
Okay, right. So, I've also just got to point out one thing. Yes, people did actually dress like this, okay? This was normal, right? We had an entire period of school. Like, if you go back and watch teenage movies around this time, we actually did have a period where entire classes would just dress in the same way that you'd expect streetwalkers to do. Literally, whores' clothing and full-on uniforms were common, everyday occurrences in schools. And it was just normal. I remember even at the time, it didn't even register with me. That was just how people would dress back then. Now, looking back at it, I'm like, we actually did allow entire generations of underage kids to walk around as if they were selling themselves for $50 on the Las Vegas Strip. That definitely had some long-term effects on society. And, well, here we are.
simplify it by saying I'll have your shots looking superior by the end of this year.
Dude, why did I pick an art class? All these kids are annoyingly quirky.
So nice of you to join us, young lady.
You sound way too happy to be actually happy.
Quite observant. To make up for your tardiness, perhaps you could help me out in the dark room. I need the chemicals cleansed for tomorrow's class.
I don't know if I want to go into a dark room with this man. I don't. Oh no. Oh, I don't. Oh, that's one hell of a fucking red flag right there, brother. Fuck it. Okay, listen. I'm gonna assume that not everyone at this school is a sexual molester.
Sorry, I didn't even catch your name.
It's Nicole. What's yours?
You can call me Mr. White, but my friends call me Mr. Shooter.
Okay, Mr. White, so what's first?
Well, you see, Nicole, I didn't actually call you in for chemical cleaning.
Oh, God, this is where I die.
Needed you alone to ask something else.
Here it comes.
No. Mind out of the gutter, please. It's just you had a very striking look. Positively pure. I do a lot of freelance photography work outside of my teaching job here. How would you like to model for some community service hours?
No way I'm getting naked on camera for the community. At least $500.
Naked? No, absolutely not. You're a minor after all.
Oh, so just wearing lingerie and baby oil gotcha. When is it?
No, not that either. The shoot is this weekend at White Wheat Farms. Should be a nice, wholesome, sunny September day.
Hold on. I'm beginning to pick up on some signals here. A pure look. White Wheat Farms. Mr. White.
Okay, but the payment situation is...
You'll get a free meal of your choice.
All right, doubling down.
You know what? Sure.
Oh, splendid. A nice, pure outing. Just me and my new, beautiful student, Nicole. I trust you'll brush up on your posing this week.
Well, I bend over to pick up the paper, so shouldn't be too hard.
Then it's settled. This weekend, a nice, bright shoot should really cleanse our minds of the muddied culture surrounding us. Don't you think?
Whatever you say, dude. I'll be at home Googling expensive restaurants.
And a clever girl at that. A bright mind to match your bright complexion.
I'm definitely thinking I know where this is going, and you know what? It's better than being molested.
Okay, bye.
That's it. Wonderful. You're pure.
Hold on. Uno momento there. Right. Well, I maintain my previous statement that this is better than being molested. Oh boy. Okie dokie then, right. The underage sex assault, that was fine and dandy. YouTube isn't gonna slap me for that. It's 2025 after all. Love is love, but I'm beginning to get a teensy-wincy bit worried for my YouTube career right now. Marksman, join the photo teacher. His leads to a hilarious ending. And follow the teacher, says Marksman. Okay, I'm following the teacher.
Skin just wonderfully fades out into the highlights of the wheat behind you.
Yeah, thanks. Could you talk about something other than skin? It's like a dermatology fever dream.
Sorry, Nicole. When something catches my eye, I just can't let it go. The curse of being a photographer.
Okay. So, what's this thing on my shirt again?
The Celtics logo or something?
No, the Celtic cross. Just a graphic rich with heritage that complements the nice, wholesome imagery behind you.
I mean, you're correct on that part, but I'm pretty sure the WPP might indicate something a tiny bit different. But hey, listen, no judgment.
Whatever you say. So, are we done yet?
And yes, we are. It was a pleasure, Nicole.
The pleasure was all yours. So there's a steakhouse on the other side of town and...
Yes, I'll hold up my end of the deal, don't worry. But before we leave, I just wanted to ask you, do you enjoy being white?
Yeah, this is more or less where I thought this was going. And yes, incidentally, I'm quite fond of it, thank you.
I mean, not sure how white I'll be after standing in the sun all day.
No, sorry. Allow me to rephrase the question. Do you love the white American culture? Are you a proud white woman?
Question his question. Thank yes to get free food faster. Oh my god, right. So, this is the point at where I would normally pull out my internet connection to make sure that the federales monitoring my every activity wouldn't be able to gather any more positional information on me. But let's be fucking clear at this point. I've streamed for a couple hours already. The feds know where I live. There's no reason to back out now. Let me get some food. Let me at least get some steak out of this.
Yeah, totally love it. A lot, actually. Can we go now?
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I trust your heritage is important to you as well.
If I knew what it was, then absolutely.
So great to find a like-minded student in my class. I love our race, and I'm proud of it. This is the first shoot of many, Nicole.
Cool. Will I get paid next time?
How would you like $50 a shoot? It adds up.
Sweet, yeah. Anytime, any place.
Now that I know you're on board for the racial purification of this country, you deserve it.
Oh.
Ignorant slut.
Oh. Magnet Man, thank you for making me spit out my drink. What the fuck? Look, your boy, so much for the good girl, clean run, heart. Listen. This could still be a very clean, good girl run. There's just gonna be some slight elements of mild racial superiority. What game doesn't have that these days? I mean, genuinely, what game doesn't? Just usually not in this particular direction. Mystery, Doxy, this is going to lead to him murdering the girl or a science experiment. There's no way this guy is legitimate.
So, I'm pretty sure the photography teacher's a white nationalist.
If I only had $1 for every time I had to open a conversation with that.
I said the tuna's good today, and you just replied with that.
Remember how I told you I did that photo shoot with him?
Yes, please, brag again.
No, it's not that. Just the whole time he was saying this weird shit about whiteness and being white.
I guess it fits. Mr. White's a white supremacist.
White nationalist.
Isn't it the same thing?
White supremacists assume white culture is the correct culture. White nationalists politicize that.
So, he's...
Mr. White is a white nationalist. Pretty much everyone who goes here is a white supremacist.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does it?
You know, by that definition, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there, because I was going to launch into a rather spirited argument in defense of white supremacy there for a second. But I'm still on YouTube. Let's not. Also, that's remarkably educated for a 17-year-old.
Am I racist if I say no?
Honestly, I don't give a shit. That's just what Google told me last night.
Well, if we have some KKK guy at our school, shouldn't we do something?
Like what? Even if we told someone, they won't do anything.
If being racist got you fired, like, no one would have a job.
Yep. Oh, Harry, I'm not racist, but $50 is $50. Also, so this was kind of the unironic, like, approach to these kinds of topics back in the day. Like, the idea of white supremacy, for example, it wasn't something considered real or in existence. It was viewed as this kind of, like, weird, strange, ephemeral thing. Like, it's like, why would people believe that? That's so weird. Those aren't real, right? It wasn't viewed as a thing that actually existed in real life, because it didn't. White supremacist today is the fringiest of fringe online cultures. Probably unironically... Excuse me. I almost swallowed a part of my beard. Wait. Probably unironically embraced by about 0.5% of the entire Earth's population. 0.4% of that again, are Indians. Okay? This is simply not an actual political position by any stretch of the imagination. And it took years of left-wing political pressure to be able to try and push this into the mainstream as the big bad boogeyman. The alt-right, which was held up as this KKK-esque movement, collapsed literally overnight because it only ever had a one front figure. The 09 approach to this was actually 100% correct, to just view it as this strange anachronistic thing that would disappear all on its own. But the problem was that a far greater number of left-wing political activists looked upon it and thought to themselves, hold on, but we'd like to fetishize our identity. We would like to make brown supremacy. We would like to make BLM, because there are millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to be earned if we do it. Moving on.
Well, I'm kind of curious now. I think I'll go up and see what he's all about. Maybe catch him on something else. You coming with me? He knows you, right?
The racist girls gotta stick together. Janister selling Xanax. Oh yeah, and the entire term of racism as well. Racism in and of itself, too, was one of these anachronistic terms that seemed outdated. It was something silly that you didn't expect. It was yet another product of a bygone age until, yet again, the progressives brought it back with fervor. Save? What do you mean, save, chat?
Fire is the answer.
Save and do? Minded man, Art, think about this. There's currently an Indian YouTube moderator watching this with his finger hovering over a big red button. Do you really want to give an excuse? Do you want to be nuked? That's true, and I don't. And Siegfried, not sure if you're aware, but there's a 12-minute anime short for this game on YouTube. Milking Farm 3 Fund. But Milking Farm grows yet larger yet again. Beautiful as it is. Okay, let's try 2 then. But I want that one, though.
Dude, I really don't want to get involved. You're smart enough, you can handle it.
Are you saying that because you really mean it, or just because you don't want to go?
Can it be both?
You're such a bitch.
How? Because I don't want to see a white nationalist more than I already have to?
You got me all worked up over this, and you won't even dig into it with me. What kind of friend are you?
I've known you for like a week.
We're the only 2 pretty girls in this lunch block. We're gonna end up best friends anyway.
And that right there is why your loyalty check isn't working.
Whatever, fine. See you after school?
Yeah, may as well. I actually have some counselor meeting for new student integration.
Oh, good luck with that.
Why are you saying it like that?
The counselor is... well, you'll see.
See, Nicole? Doesn't it just feel great to openly talk about sex in a safe environment?
For fuck's sake. You know what? If this is the unironic life of a teenage pretty girl, I'm beginning to see why feminism held such an appeal to them.
No, actually, not at all. Aren't you supposed to be asking me if I'm making friends or something?
Same old, same old. I prefer a different approach. Really getting into the dramatic psyche of our students. At your age, it's the #1 thing on your mind.
Talking about sex with a man 20 years older than me is the first thing on my mind?
Merely a societal taboo. A social construct, if anything.
Oh god, he's a left-winger. He's using their words. Fuck. He's watched one too many Vorsh videos on the age of consent.
Huh?
Take homophobia, for example. That brand of hatred was brought on by other people. Nothing intrinsically wrong with homosexuality.
Sir, put down the YouTube browser immediately. You've been watching too many video essays. That's not good for you.
But then what's the next taboo to be lifted? Let's say if you and me dated outside of school.
Nope, he's going there. He's going there. We're actually going to travel down the left wing. Oh, God. I talked about this earlier. This is actually... The worst part is this is actually correct. This is the slippery slope in its entirety. You begin by saying, oh, this taboo thing isn't taboo for any reason. It's a societal construct. It means nothing. And in some cases, they might even have a point. But then they go, oh, hold on. If we're able to just simply deconstruct all societal norms because a fucking Italian told us to 100 fucking years ago, what is the next societal norm to be deconstructed? Because the entire purpose of this philosophy and political movement is to not stop. It is to deconstruct every possible pillar of Western society, specifically to undermine it and remove it so as to allow for the inevitable, yet seemingly in need of incredible quantities of help, class-wide revolution. And so, the inevitable taboo that must eventually be addressed by this philosophical school of thought is pedophilia. It is fucking inevitable. And every left-wing fucking video essayists have been on this point at some period during their quote-unquote careers.
Here we go.
Perhaps in our lifetime, a relationship with someone of my age and someone of yours wouldn't be so frowned upon. At the end of the day, love has no boundaries. Does that make sense? Are you dialed in here?
Fucking called it. Fucking called it. And hey, here's the thing too. I'm even in agreement with this idea of age, right? There's nothing theoretically wrong with a very large age gap. The problem is when you take into account the immaturity of one party. If a 30-year-old is dating a 50-year-old, I don't care. They're both consenting adults, and if they themselves find this relationship to be okay and acceptable, I don't give a fuck. But a 16-year-old is factually not mentally developed enough to understand the consequences of their own fucking actions. This isn't even merely just some hyperbolic thing or hypothetical. We know this is an actual case. We know this for a fact. The human brain, in essence, doesn't end developing itself until you're in your 20s.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I'm about to dial 911.
Good.
What's wrong?
Call out his pedo philosophy.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Yes. Yes. Literally, the entire reason we have these rules is because we need an arbitrary limit at which it is a relationship and at which it is abuse. And that arbitrary limit is going to be determined by whether or not we think that the parties involved can reasonably consent to what's going to happen. And if anything, I think 18 is too low for that. 20 is probably closer to it. Call out his pedo philosophy.
You work at a school and you're giving me the age is just a number speech. Shouldn't you do that on your court date?
Sorry, I don't play tennis.
Hilarious.
Perhaps you're just not ready for an adult conversation. You're still growing, after all. Bloom.
Okay, now we're getting into the grooming tactics, because every kid this age just wants to grow up faster. They idolize the idea of being an adult, fetishize it, desire it, long for it, and so the best way to groom them is, of course, to go, listen, this is just an adult conversation. Don't you want to be more mature?
As a young woman.
Yeah, so I'm off limits. Are we done here?
Well, one last food for thought. Your driver's license may say you're still a girl, but your body knows you're a woman right now. Prime for reproduction.
The leading pedophilia argument. Listen, girls can get pregnant at like 12. True, but the reason why the body evolved that way was that back in the day, there was a decent chance that you'd be eaten by a saber-toothed tiger at the age of 14. You kind of had to. However, in modern-day society, there is no preponderance of opportunity or risk of 16-year-old girls being devoured by wildlife, and therefore we have the freedom to set the arbitrary limits on the upper end of being able to predict what's going to happen tomorrow.
I have lost. Shit.
What, because I have a period?
Not to get graphic, but yes, nothing wrong with that. It's natural.
So I should have had a baby at 13 then?
No, just intercourse at 13. The baby coming by the time you're 14.
I'm leaving.
Theoretically, of course. If she tells her parents, I'll just say she was acting out.
Oh, hey. Was wondering where you were.
Yeah, the counselor had me held up in there for a while.
He didn't,
Defend pedophilia? He absolutely did.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he was defending anything. I think he was launching a... what word would I like to choose here? A virile pro-case for the concept. Yes, I think that's a more correct one.
You ignorant slut.
NJ Curbs, Archie, going to continue the alternative stories for Primarchs like he did with Petrabo and Curse. I want to, but they take way too much time to do, and, well, it's just not economical, frankly. Ochikador, preach, deconstruct, do not broadcast. Daminaman, hear that, Arch Counselor says you should have dated the coach. I know, he does make that argument. Limilov's fate, not mentally developed enough, that's what makes it hard. Does it, though? Although in certain Asian countries, yes. Okay. One day, I would highly recommend you check out Chinese porn sites. Now, hear me out here. This is for educational purposes only, okay? It's for research. And you'll very quickly come across a peculiar fetish that has girls, fully grown adult women, acting like babies, speaking baby speech at the camera. And for some reason, a frightening quantity of Chinese men find this very jerk-offable too. So, yeah. Now you know. And with Acumen, I don't know about Arch, they're being devoured by a different predator now.
He does that. Someone should say something, right?
I would, but then I have to fill out paperwork, and honestly, they have me write enough in this place as it is.
I know, yeah.
So, how'd things go with Mr. White?
Okay, yeah, about that. So, I was talking to him, kinda confronting him, and his arguments weren't that out there.
Oh shit, he hit her with the facts and the logics. Damn. Right, well, she's converted.
I don't get it. He's a political extremist. How is he not out there?
Well, oh god, this is gonna get me fucking cancelled. Listen. So the problem with the label of political extremism is that it's simply just a a declaration from the dominant political force in question. Oh, well, he's a political extremist. That means that he is bad. However, you haven't actually equipped the individual in question with any tools with which to debunk the extremist opinions. This is why we're getting so many fucking unironic goddamn communists in the world right now. Because whilst we declared communism to be bad, that merely made it into a taboo. And taboos are cool. Taboos are attractive. Taboos are sexy. And since we didn't actually explain to anybody how communism failed, central leadership, state-mandated production quotas, the fact that the government simply can't predict the markets as well as the organic market can, etc., they looked at it and were like, hold on, so communism is just about giving everyone everything they need to let everyone live their best possible life, to have free healthcare? Wow, that sounds amazing. And if you haven't then also equipped them with skills like, oh, I don't know, basic math, for example, they'll think that sounds great.
See, we said that, but like, he asked me why it's okay to do Black Pride and Mexican Pride, but not White Pride, and I really didn't have an answer for him.
Fucking called it again! Precisely, because again, you've simply declared it to be evil, but you have never actually expanded upon why it is evil. You haven't explained it. And so when the young girl, who in this case is like, but your ideas are like weird, and he goes like, but why are they weird? But I don't know. Nobody actually told me why it was weird. The reason why it's weird, by the way, is because we were basically in a post-fucking racial society. In, like, the 2000s, like early 2000s, we had basically defeated racism. It was a concept that existed near solely in the third world and fucking India. In Western society, we had gotten within fucking spitting distance of genuine colorblindness. And then the left grabbed us by the ankles and went, no! No! And here we are.
So you just kind of backed off then?
Well, not exactly. I kept asking more and more about it, and we actually agreed on a lot. He wants me to do a shoot with him this weekend for the White Pride Party's blog.
And what'd you tell him?
I said absolutely. Nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage. Why not? Plus $50 for the day.
Did he mention an ethno-state for white people?
He might have briefly gone into it. Mr. White kept telling me how pretty my skin was. I wasn't paying attention. What's an ethno-state anyway?
And even then, too. Okay, so you go like, okay, but you can't have an ethno-state. Why can't we have an ethno-state? Well, because it's racist. Looks over at Israel. Looks over at India. Looks over at fucking China. Looks over at most of Africa. Looks over at South Africa, where they're currently in the middle of purging their farmers. See, this is why, at the end of the day, these are actually surprisingly complex questions that require surprisingly complex explanations. Instead, we boiled it all down to the it's bad shibboleth, and yet then also introduced a society hell-bent on deconstructivism. Aye. But yeah, $50 is $50. And Lemmy Loves Feet says Mr. White probably told her about per capita. Best.
Anyway.
A country where all the non-white races are kinda exterminated.
Well, no. So, let me take up the Richard Spencer position on this one. Because now we're introducing a secondary factor, which is the extermination of everyone that doesn't meet the racial purity standards. Now we have immediately a negative point because, I don't know if you know this, chat, but controversial opinion, you shouldn't fucking kill people for their skin color. South Africa, take lessons, take notes on this. Take notes, it's important. However, an ethno-state, in the more steel-manny position argument, is simply to maintain a society for a specific group of people. It is the idea of a nation for the people, a nation for Norwegians, a nation for Swedes, Brits, Germans, Americans, etc. Because we have now entered into an age where all of the Western nations are perceived as public property, where they are expected to accept an endless quantity of immigrants flooding their borders for purely selfish reasons. None of it is altruistic. None of it is meant to improve our situation. It's all Gibbs, and all Gibbs alone. In that situation, it's very difficult to not fathom the argument of, can we not do this? Can we just have a place for our own? And indeed, when other people do it, like the Jews, for example, not only do we cheer it on, we allow excesses and extremes that are actually far closer to the preceding example of extermination. We're not going to get into Israel-Palestine today, I hope. But hell, we could even return to South Africa. Why is the entire world turning a blind eye to an actively ongoing fucking genocide in South Africa at the moment? Why? Well, because the primary demographic of the victims are white Christians. Or the persecution of whites or not even whites, but Christians in the Middle East, for example, or Africa. I could go on this topic, but I'm already feeling the YouTube news tightening around my necks. To Mayans, I promise true socialism is achievable if we give all our power to me. That is indeed the core argument of socialism. And Detroit becomes human. Now, let's add that in too. This game is making me explore things that I didn't expect to explore today.
Oh, it's probably not even that serious. All I know is I'm proud to be white.
Agree to disagree like a Fed City liberal.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Oh boy, well, I mean, I feel like we have to... I feel like just doubling down now. I want to see how far this crazy train goes. I want to see how deep this fucking rabbit hole goes now. Fuck it, we're Alice in Wonderland. Down the hole we... Oh, Alice in Wonderland, by the way, which is an excellent point to bring up in a game that seems so vehemently in favor of banging 12-year-olds.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, it is kinda silly to tell just one group they can't be proud.
Exactly, like, isn't that racism in itself?
Well, yes, actually, definitionally correct. See, oh god, how the fuck are we 2 hours in and the majority of it has just been talking about... Okay, so, here's the thing. There's nothing particularly absurd about the idea of being proud of being a certain race or color, be it black, brown, Mexican, white, etc. Because there's obviously heritage there, and it is deconstructed to a more generalistic view. We are proud to be X. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It implies simply that you are indeed fond of your heritage. That's fine. And it's obviously fine because we allow the majority of groups to declare it proudly, whether that be sexuality, nationality, or indeed race. However, this is one of those mental incongruities that we managed to kind of almost defeat in the early 2000s, where we'd basically gone, okay, but does that truly matter? Does being proud of your race truly add anything to the conversation? And we largely agreed, no, not really. We prefer the colorblind liberal society. And so we all agreed to simply paint over this little mental blind spot and agree that it was like, oh, it's just kind of cringe. It doesn't mean that it's an argument. It simply becomes one of those shorthand things that we do all the time in political and philosophical society, where it was a question that we'd already agreed upon. Is this this important? No. Okay, so let's just largely ignore it. Because it is also one of the fundamental building blocks of the colorblind society. You shouldn't be proud of your race, because we are endeavoring to reach a society in which race itself does not matter, where we judge people solely based on the content of their characters, not the color of their skin. And it seemed to be an excellent idea, one I still hold to this fucking day, but yet again, the crab in the bucket, the progressive, clamped its tiny little fucking claws around our ankles and pulled us right the fuck back down again. And hello, Lumi. Welcome to White Supremacy 101.
I get where you're coming from.
See, he's not so bad. Hey, you should come to the shoot with me. We can make it a social thing for a good cause, you know?
This weekend. Yeah, I guess I could do another shoot.
Awesome, yeah, it'll be fun. He'll fill us in on his whole solution for race relations and everything.
Oh boy. Okay, things might be getting spicier.
His ethno-state solution?
Maybe, but who cares? If black people get February, we could at least get California.
I don't know if you want California, considering how it's going to turn out.
You think all the white people would fit there?
If not, then Washington and Oregon too. Minorities still have another 47 states to pick from anyway.
Ah, I see. Ethno-state, as in American state. She is adorably dumb, I will admit.
That's a good point. See you this weekend.
White power!
Well, long story short, I went to the shoot and Mr. White got the bright idea of having us build a chlorine bomb that could level a food court. We didn't really know what we were doing while giving him a hand with the supplies. We just thought he had a really big pool. He detonated it at a Puerto Rican rights bingo night, killing himself in the process, leaving us as the only living traces of DNA found at the scene. It's ironic because, I wasn't racist in the first place. Then I dabbled in racism just to be friendly. Then I tried really hard to convince the jury I still wasn't racist, and now I need to be racist and join some Aryan sisterhood for prison protection. Is it like this for every model?
And, of course, we even end this with, okay. That was a surprisingly clever fucking ending, because, okay. Actually, just give me like a... I'm killing people because it's so much fun. It's more fun killing a wild game in the forest because the most dangerous animal of all. Just... Oh, okay. Because no, then you have, a Puerto Rican rights convention. Okay, so you already have racialized power blocks within the country. And Mr. White obviously going off the fucking wall with it. And then ends with, okay, but racism is unnatural. We shouldn't do racism. It's obviously bad. Then you get to prison, where all of the liberal beliefs of modern society is pared down and removed. It's thrown right out the window. None of this exists anymore. You are simply in a might makes right society, and all of a sudden, human beings immediately begin classifying themselves based on their most immediately classifiable characteristic. Their color. Oh, God. We were so close to being finished with the entire racism debate. That's the fucking worst part. We were within striking distance of never having to deal with this nonsense ever again. And now we're back to it. Oh, the fucking disgrace. God damn it. It is genuinely upsetting. Mayan, so the final boss are the feds. Got it. Also, I cancel the deal if we get California. I agree. Fuck that place. I kind of want to see now, what's the... fence-sitting liberal.
You know what? Forget it. Just do what you want. I'd rather have a white nationalist lunch friend than no friend at all.
Nicole, you rock. You can't let some silly politics get in the way of us, right?
Yeah, sure. It's not worth getting worked up over.
Cool. I'll see you at lunch tomorrow. Bye.
Who can tell me who our third president was? Show of hands. Yes?
Thomas Jefferson?
Very good. One of the more interesting presidents of the 19th century for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, he had sex with slaves. Gross.
Quiet down. Now, who can tell me Jefferson's biggest achievement? No hands? Okay, Nicole.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Huh was not one of his achievements. You were close, though.
You hear how no one's laughing?
Just answer the question. At least try.
What was it again?
Thomas Jefferson's biggest achievement. What was it?
Yeah, literally, who gives a shit? It's American history. Who the fuck cares about American history? America barely has history, which is why you need to make such a big deal out of the pathetically short period of history you do have. Nobody cares.
Who gives a shit?
What?
Is that the first time you ever heard that? You can't force me to care about any of this.
You'll care when your SAT scores come back.
I'm not taking the SATs. You only need that if you're going to a 4-year college.
Oh, so you're not going to college then? Think you have it all figured out?
Why would a girl pay $40,000 a year to get raped by a frat boy?
Yeah, no, unironically, the college degrees have been one of the larger rip-offs in, well, not just Europe, not just Western, but entirety of history, as the idea of having an educated class of people to do complex work is obviously a good one. However, we don't need a pure group of only educated people. In fact, we'd be fine if only like 5 to 10% of people actually reach that level of education. Any more than that simply becomes, well, superfluous. Which is why you can't find a job with your 5-year gender studies degree.
Ha ha. Very funny.
Yeah, I'm hilarious. Get more laughs than you.
Nicole, get it together!
The government forces me to be here, and you expect me to try at volleyball?
God damn it, our team keeps fucking losing. So fucking gay!
What's your problem?
You fucking whore, shut up!
Hey, coach.
Also, I can't help but notice that they didn't even mirror the text. When she turns, it's literally her entire model just flips, including the text on the shirt.
Are we just... Okay, no discipline for that one. Go on.
I didn't get into lacrosse camp. Such bullshit!
Well, maybe just get better at it?
No, you don't understand. Like, there's all these dumbass underprivileged student passes. They're doing so many that like 20% of the sports are automatically filled.
Yeah, no, that's actually unironically a thing as well. That was, of course, the idea of... Actually, you know what? We've talked enough about this already. God damn it. I'm never going to get over this. Alex Ackerman. Good timing, Lom Lom. Indeed. So, John, Xenot's 2 is mostly done, by the way. On my second playthrough, doing Command Difficulty Run. I do want to play that game again.
All these Mexican kids act like America's so racist when they got the fucking red carpet rolled out for everything.
You mean like affirmative action? I think that's what they call it.
I call it fucking gay. Who's with me?
Yeah. Say you love rap music. You know what, Yes, affirmative action was a mistake. Yes, it was literally institutionalized racism. But in the defense of affirmative action, we did it because we believed it was a good idea. We received the argument, listen, okay. We have been institutionally disadvantaged. That is why we cannot achieve things at the same level as others who have been institutionally advantaged. Okay. That makes a degree of sense. Very well. So let's try the opposite. Let us try to actively institutionally advantage you and see if it produces better results. Spoiler alert, it didn't produce superior results. It only became institutionalized racism with none of the benefits. And in every single fucking area that we maintained open meritocratic competition, the exact same result played out over and over again. At some point, we're just going to have to accept that this appears to just be kind of reality. Oh well. I'm going to go with the fun-sitting liberal approach to this.
Just shut up and pass the ball. I gotta serve.
What? How could you side with that?
No one gives a shit but you and men who smoke at chain restaurant bars.
Oh yeah, nothing matters unless you care. I see how it is.
Can you just assume you won the argument so I can stop hearing this?
Fucking women gotta go too, dude. I want to move to the Middle East, a country that stones loud women to death.
Sorry, what country is that?
I want to move to the Middle East too, but mostly for the tax rates. The whole stoning women is, you know, a bonus, but that's mostly for the tax rate. I swear to God. I got my taxes for the next year, and hoy. Yeah, I really want to move to the fucking Middle East.
I just said, the Middle East? For such a smartass, you don't know books too good.
But that's beside the point. Just get your...
God damn it, again! Not the left-wing professor, anything but the left-wing fucking professor.
grades up, Nicole.
Uh-huh.
And also, if you could stop writing death to pedophiles on all the whiteboards, that would be great. Promoting violence is so vulgar.
But don't pedophiles deserve to die?
Nicole, no one deserves to die.
Wow, that's really peaceful of you.
I used to be as brash as you at a young age, but then I found a release so satisfying it drained every drop of anger I had.
Uh-oh.
Was it pedophilia?
How dare you!
You didn't say no.
That's enough for today. Kindly leave.
Finally, goddamn.
She almost got me that time.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, cool, you joined too?
Yeah, it's...
And suddenly, I'm getting flashbacks to Die Welle. Okay, so, since we're apparently continuing down this path, I would highly recommend, by the way, a German movie. And I've shilled this in multiplication. You probably heard me talking about it before. But I would highly recommend a German movie called Die Welle, The Wave. It is one of the best and cleverest examinations of an actual rise of fascism, surrounding things like centrally unifying themes, like the WPP here, for example, that approaches it in an actually clever and interesting way. And it is something that, oh God, it's so fucking retarded and so cringe to even mention at this point, because the entire fascism scare has been near universally manufactured by a rabid left wing, because the actual demand for fascists vastly outstripped the supply. But it is nevertheless nice, as we talked about earlier, to understand the argumentation and the cause and effect of various political movements. We have spent a lot of time understanding the cause and effect of left-wingism, which in turn burst fascism, so it too is worthy of exploration. So, Die Welle, good movie. Oh, Wer ist wieder da? That one too is amazing. I've always wanted to do some sort of video on Wer ist wieder da, because it has some fantastic points in it, but it stumbles too much for me to really formulate. Ist wieder da. Ist. No, das ist wieder. Ist wieder da. Yes, that one too is excellent. It has one of the best endings in movie fucking history. It is great. But anyways, continue on.
My heritage. I have to support it. But do you think the cross is kind of stretched out on my shirt?
No, it looks fine.
I don't know. I'll probably see Mr. White to trade it in for a swastika shirt. I could have sworn there were less of you last week.
Hey, Nicole!
Where's your heritage shirt?
My what?
You know, to support this grand cause.
Grand cause?
No, Jeffrey, you're making it sound weird. What we mean is, we're just fucking down for our heritage, you know?
Why would I care about that?
When you think about it, everyone's kind of against us as white people, you know? There's nothing more punk rock than being white.
The only people in punk rock are white.
Yeah, so come on, Nicole. You gonna join or what? You're the last girl who hasn't signed up for the white pride party. We'd love a pretty girl like you to become one of us.
Sorry, what are the benefits?
Benefits of what exactly?
White nationalism? What's in it for me?
Well, you get these kick-ass shirts for one.
I know what's in it for me. Before, everyone just avoided me. Like I was a freak or something. But then Jekka saw me crying in the hall alone and invited me to the white pride party. Now I really belong somewhere, and you can belong too.
And that is, of course, where the cult element comes in. And this, too, has been a thoroughly studied aspect of not just cults, but of political movements in general. The idea of belonging. And this doesn't just extend to this. It extends to pretty much all of the extremist movements. You've got the same, for example, on the left. Oh, God, do you have the same on the left? We had a video just literally today talking about the shibboleth of recognizing men as women and women as men. This is a declaration of faith in essence, because as a human being, you're actually quite good at determining the sex of a person upon first seeing them. It's literally based into our ability to fucking survive and procreate. And so, once you arrive at the point when you are willing to look at a man and say, that is a woman, that is a declaration of faith in left-wing ideals. You have fully drunk the Kool-Aid, you've accepted it, and you are now willing to speak against your own better knowledge in order to prop up the larger ideology. And of course, then, you are showered with praise and acceptance by your in-group. That is the entire point of it. First, you must be forced to act against your own rational ideals. You must separate yourself from wider society. Then, you are loved bombed by your new in-group. You're so brave! This stunning and brave, in fact. You're so amazing! You're going against the cis-het white heteronormative patriarchy. Wow! You're so cool! The Foundations of Cults. There was a fantastic book on this I read many years ago, and I cannot remember the title of this book, because it was like fucking 15 years ago or something. But it was basically a study on the idea of cults, how people create cults, how people get trapped into cults, and a case-by-case basis of breaking down how they tie you into the cult, how they make you denounce friends and family members as a part of the process of isolating you. And we saw this on the left, of course, as well, with the idea of disavowing family members who weren't political enough or weren't devoted enough to the cause of it. Oh. Christianco Di Villa, yes, that was actually one of the few things that as a teen was shown in school I found interesting. Oh yeah, it's an excellent movie. It's genuinely good educational material. And Ochikito gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
So for you, it's a club for easy social acceptance?
Oh, and God, the outcast class as well, yes. Like, this is one of the easiest ways for a brand new movement to start really gaining societal power. You find whoever in society is downtrodden, and you promise to bring them up, to give them belonging. It is a very convincing argument, because at the end of the day, everyone just wants to belong to something.
Well, kinda.
But everybody already hits on me. I'm not desperate for social acceptance.
That is a fantastic counter-argument.
I guess there's that.
So let me ask this. Now that you're in this club, do girls talk to you now?
Not really. But the guys, they always talk to me now.
Like for fun, to socialize, or to give you pride party orders?
Well, the orders are fun, so kind of both.
Uh-huh. See how raised he'd be with female attention? Okay. So, yeah, this literally does boil down to, like, a sense of belonging. And you might even ridicule that, like, oh, but does that really matter? Does belonging to a group that just want to use you, is that a good thing? Obviously no, but yet again, we human beings are socially hardwired to want to belong to something. We want to be a part of the group, the herd. We want to be a part of something greater than ourselves, which is exactly why this is so very alluring. Now, oh, God damn it. I don't want to save. No. Listen. I want to do proper playthroughs of this. I want to do proper playthroughs instead of save scumming, okay? Because this has been funny so far. I want to see this. This one sounds interesting because Again, absolutely. And the racist part too, again, we're extrapolating here quite a bit with assumptions being made, but yes, the best way to de-radicalize someone is to give them access to an external contact network. In fact, that was the example brought up in the book I was mentioning, which name I've entirely spaced. In the example of the book, the guy in question, despite having actively rejected his family, etc., his family was still willing to accept him. They still called him. They did everything they could to bring him back out of the cult. And because he had access to that social support net, he was actually able to leave it. Mr. X, talk soon. No, seriously, who wrote the dialogue and script for this game? I don't know, but they did not do a bad job of this, honestly. This is actually fairly clever social commentary on, hiccup, quite a few levels. Obviously, they're speeding things along quite a bit to, you know, make it more consistent and friendly for a short gaming period time, but there's actually, a lot of this actually kind of clever. I'll try this one.
You know, Jeffrey, this might be sudden, but like, you want to take me out later?
Kill you? I couldn't do that, Nicole. Unless, of course, Mr. White told me to.
No, I mean, like, take me out on a date?
Date? You mean like dinner and hugging and kissing?
Yeah, all of it. But you're pretty busy with all this white pride stuff, huh?
Well, not that busy. I gotta egg a synagogue this Friday, but I could make time.
You know, this Friday's like my only free day for the next, like, forever, so damn, too bad.
What? Oh, well, maybe I don't have to.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Long time no see.
Jeffrey, I just wanted to remind you that you need to bring the extra large eggs this Friday. We need a big splat.
Of course. Yeah. About that?
Oh my god, I don't want to hear it. I'm so busy as it is. Seriously, if you fuck this up, you're out.
Jeffrey, what about our date this Friday?
What the fuck is this? I thought you'd die for this cause.
Sorry, Jekka, but I kinda just did this because no one else would talk to me. But now that Nicole's asking me out, well, having a girlfriend's way more important than the final solution.
Unironically, correct. Right. Oh god, we do not have time to get into the full fucking societal discourse and all of this, but yes, one of the reasons why we have seen such rampant political extremism over the course of the last 10 years is absolutely due also to the collapse of the dating pool. Because, well, to put it rather crassly and bluntly, if everyone is out there getting it on, we wouldn't spend anywhere near as much time doing this, which has essentially just become another way of courtship. I mean, the initial theorem, for example, that a lot of the left-wing academics were doing this to be cool and in and different has largely been proven correct, considering the rate of sexual assault in progressive circles. Not to mention certain individuals also have habitually sexually molested their own community over the years. It does appear as if this was largely some sort of absurd mating strategy. And why wouldn't it be? Humans will always find some way to compete over the desirable members of the opposite sex. And what better way to compete than to place an entirely brand new social hierarchy in place and then climb to the very top of aforementioned social hierarchy? It's a competitive move. And when you've also taken into consideration that this was also a great deal of Gramscian ideology as well, to literally tear down the pillars of society by replacing all of it, well, not even replacing it, to build it down first and then eventually socialism would inevitably rise from the ashes. That's another thing, too. It's weird how everybody thinks that their political thought will somehow be the dominant one if the world fucking burns. Listen, the only political ideology that will survive the fall of the world is, my stick is larger than yours. That's it. That is it. You can quote Marx to him just as effectively as you can Adolf Hitler. The man who is larger than you and in possession of a larger stick will take the last apple of the tree fucking regardless.
Dude, what?
You little fucking waste. Mr. White trained me for this moment. Aryan students,
Imperial Scribe Jekka!
How may we serve you?
Jeffrey here is no longer our brother, and he must be eliminated. Take care of him.
Finally, I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, I hated being seen with him on rallies.
Oh, Nicole, we just gotta take care of a little business here, but you wanna hang out after school?
Are you actually just gonna have him killed right here?
Well, duh, but it's just politics, you know.
Help me!
And so that happened.
So, how's Mr. White doing?
Well, he gave medals to everyone who killed Jeffrey, so I take it he's pretty happy. But can I vent? Like, they're not even medals, just little shirt pins.
Yeah, fatal excommunication's definitely one of the less gratifying felonies. At least when you rob a bank, you get money.
I mean, at least he gave you medals. You know, he did something. He went the extra mile.
Speaking of Mr. White, he's like obsessed with you.
Still?
Always asks about you, always talks about you.
What was the last thing he asked?
He asked if Montana sounded like a good name for a death camp.
No, about me.
Always about you? Okay. Well, he wasn't really asking, just wondering aloud if your hair was too dark for you to bear racially pure children.
What the fuck?
What the fuck it did?
It's so obvious you dye it, right? Right.
Right. Oh, what's the fade to black? I'm worried now. Oh. That was the end of the game. I really do want to if I was the only one joined the feeling of friendship, feeling like a part of a clean shirt. It's classified as a hate group, but it was the only group that pretended to love me. When you know you're hopeless, pretending is all you can hope for. Yeah, no, again, the cult, the entire cult thing is a huge part of a lot of current day political movements. The performative element of it is massive. And again, it stretches across the political spectrum and has for absolute ages. Even religion. What is religion but a large-scale organized cult? This is surprisingly interesting. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun with this. Magnet Man 69, legitimately shocked this stream hasn't been shot down by a thick Nash at YouTube yet. This game is like a stream of no-nos on Big Brother's list. Inanimate acumen, nihilism is pretty strong too. Go fight him, Goku. No, I don't think I skipped. I think that was just the ending. Was that a cutscene? Well, I can check.
You know, Jeffrey, this may...
Oh my god, Oh, always about you. Okay.
What the fuck?
I know. It's so obvious you dye it, right?
It's been about 3 weeks now since I've gone to school. Once the news hit they killed Jeffrey, the literal FBI stepped in and expelled all the white nationalists. The end, right? Well, see, like, 95% of the school were in the white pride party, including the teachers.
Yeah.
No teachers, no students, no school. Jekka sent me a Polaroid of herself in prison, and she's already covered in the Aryan tattoos. So it really makes you think. Makes you think about how indifference leads to a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Eminem! One of the leading white nationalists out there. He has done a lot for the cause. I cannot disagree with that. But okay, now this also, like, the argument of all evil needs to triumph is for good men to stand by and do nothing. Absolutely. That also is a fair argument. Which is also how we've gotten into today's fucking mess. Though, it also then touches upon the idea of personal responsibility, right? How much of a personal responsibility do you have to try to counteract the forces in wider society? And how much power do you truly have? That is a very difficult question. The majority of people seem to land on the I do not have any responsibility to do so side of the argument. But in other cases, it feels almost impossible not to. I myself have been an excellent example of that, where in Warhammer 40,000, to take a microcosmos of this, it was fairly obvious early on that progressivism was beginning to try and infect anything and everything popular. Video games, music, entertainment, and so on, and they showed no sign of stopping. So I started talking about this long before it actually got into Warhammer 40,000. And now I stand here, 10 plus years later, 1000% justified in my position. Everything I said was going to happen has happened. And the crowning achievement of all this, female Space Marines, is probably going to happen sooner rather than later. In fact, it already has, in essence, happened with female custodies. And yet, despite this, the overwhelming majority of individuals still choose to simply go, who cares? It's only the thing I profess to love. It's only my hobby. It's only the thing I claim to adore and claim to have had define me for several years. Which is why I made the little drama video on this as well, where all of the people who cover the lore, who cover the setting, who cover the company itself, can see the company's decline. They can see the decline of the lore, the stories, the universe, the setting, all of it. None of them disagree that it's all getting worse. In fact, they all complain about it out loud ad infinitum. However, they also all universally refuse to take any action to deal with the root cause of all of this. Because then you arrive at the question, yet again, what are you willing to do in order to try and rectify the situation? And, well, it's going to require significant sacrifice and effort. It may very well endanger your clout and YouTube career, of that there is no doubt. What we are probably going to see as well is that once the tides continue to change, and they have been for some time, we've already begun to see certain individuals of a more central or even left-wing position start to switch sides. Over the course of the next 10 years, that it becomes increasingly more popular to assume my position on all of this, we are going to see a lot of people claim that they were always on side all along. I make this prediction now, chat, so that you may tell me I've been correct in a couple years' time. As keep an eye out on it, you're going to see a lot of that over the course of the next 10 years, as indeed, for the majority of individuals, the choice is simple. It is to just go with the flow. In most scenarios, 9 out of 10 people, the Valraks, the Kirioths, would simply choose to be white nationalists. If that was the dominant line of thought, they would be white nationalists today, as they pretend to be socialists today. It is simply because it is in their nature. It is how they cope with the world, by going along with it. We really need to bring back the social condemnation of hypocrisy. We really do. I hate the fact that hypocrisy has become more and more widespread in its acceptance. As if people just go like, oh, but we're all hypocrites on some level. Can we not be? There are ways to avoid hypocrisy, frankly. There's fairly easy ways, in fact, to avoid hypocrisy. I don't want to do one more. I kind of want to do one more. I mean, fuck, we've only got 3 out of 15 endings. God, I could... Right, so right now we're averaging 1 ending an hour. Most people are chameleons. See, that is an excellent way of putting it as well. The chameleon, who simply changes his color to fit in with his surroundings. Yeah, very much so. It's an excellent term. We're averaging 1 ending an hour, and there's 15 more to go. I want to do one more.
Make...
No. I could show you around. Like a school tour. You want to do that? You up for that?
Let's do the... Okay, I want to try the Jeffrey path again.
Cool, see?
I'm Nicole, hi.
Thanks.
Tend to be nice.
What do you...
Oh, nothing, sorry.
Cool. So where are you headed for
Gym
class, Nicole?
Look, it's the first day. No funny guys, no comedians, no bringers of the ha-ha, okay? This year's gym class... Good. Now everybody better dress out every class. If you don't, it's a 0. Hit the locker room.
So, gym class, showing our education system is pure evil.
We're gonna double down on the Jeffrey romance path, or the Jeffrey cuckolding path. 1 out of 2. I'm hoping for the latter myself. Charles Olsen, make sure to get a screenshot of Crazy Lefties now. I mean, hell, it's all on YouTube. It's all right there. Anime Acumen, we wear an onion on our belts, which was the style at the time.
Why do you talk like a cartoon?
What do you mean? If I talked like a cartoon, I'd go, "What's up, Doc?"
No, it's just this general, haha, I'm random cartoon channel talk. Have you ever watched television for adults?
I am guilty of this too. But in my defense, it's more of a result of an expanded vocabulary rather than necessarily entertainment in and of itself. Because, I mean, have you fucking seen television today? There's not that many characters that speak like me, and we're worse off it, because one of my favorite genres of television has always been intelligent people talk about intelligent things. I've always loved that. The Newsroom is one of my favorite shows, even though it does wear hardcore left. Or The West Wing. The West Wing was really interesting. Oh god. Watching The West Wing today must be a fascinating experience, because I remember they were toying with so many progressivist ideas back then that have all been proven utterly incorrect, but they did so in a spirit of amicable and charitable exploration, right? Like, oh, but what if we tried to do this? Maybe that would work out for the better. I mean, theoretically, it would be nice, and well, we've tried it now, and practice and theory apparently disagreed.
What? Do you mean like porn?
No, just normal. Never mind.
Huh, because I like some wild porn here and there. You probably couldn't handle it.
Time for a vicious reality check. See if he'll actually tell you. Oh god, okay. Listen, we're doubling down on the Jeffrey romance route today.
Try me.
Huh? Most girls just scream and run when I say that. You're different.
Well, are you gonna tell me?
Jeffrey, my dude, my brother, my bro, my buddy. You want female attention, yet you... So, the first girl who was like, hey, want to see my porn collection? When she screamed and ran away, that should have been an indicator, a data point at the very least, to not do that again. And surely the second time that happened, you should more or less have zeroed in on why. So why did you elect to try a third time?
Me or not?
Why do you want to know?
Everybody knows the coolest guys have depraved fetishes. Have you been on the internet? Maybe I'm looking for a boyfriend who can keep up with me.
Don't fall for it. Trust me, I know the kind of fetish that women have now. It all includes getting violently butt-fucked by literal animals. You don't want to... Listen, just... A healthy relationship is when you leave your woman alone to schlick herself crazy over an actual furry creature breaking into the house and having her way with her, okay? That's just how it is. In the same way that you'll hopefully expect that she'll ignore your own deep and depraved deviations on occasion, you know? Live and let live is the best way to go about this.
All right. See me at lunch today. Maybe we could talk about it then.
I'm so there.
Awesome. Finally, someone to share my escapism with.
Escapism?
Yeah, I get lost in all these weird websites to get away from my gun nut stepdad. I think he was in Iraq or something. Doesn't matter anyway. I think Mom's already looking for a new guy.
A house full of depraved porn and firearms. What could possibly go wrong?
What was that?
Oh, just... I've wanted to chat like this for so long. So you like him how much taller than you exactly?
At least like 12 feet taller. Preferably 50. I want to...
Giant cat? Really? Really? You gave me all hot and bothered hair with depraved fetishes, and the best you've got is big women. Oh, come on, brother. That's not even that deviant. Are you fucking kidding me? I was expecting at least 4 or something, okay? And hey, maybe we'll get there. I'll give you a chance to get there.
To be picked up with only 2 of her fingers.
And what do you call that again?
It's a giantess fetish. A woman so tall she can't even see those minute details about me. Like how I can't tie my shoes.
Yeah.
Really? I'd never thought about it like that. A woman so large she can't see the minute details about me, like my flaws. Huh. I'm still not entirely sure that computes, but that is a fascinating interpretation of the fetish, I guess. Yeah, no, I'd always just viewed as death by snoo-snoo, honestly. I don't know if I don't know if I really vibe with this explanation, but hey, it's different than mine, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to see that either. This is cool, what else?
Really? Well, I like it when cute girls walk all over me.
Huh. You know, most people hate when they're taken advantage of.
No, I mean, literally walk all over me. Love to be stepped on by a cute pair of feet.
Well, hey, beats stepping on a scale, right?
Trample fetish. Another one that I've never quite understood, but proceed, senor.
But yeah, unfortunately, most of my fetishes can only be realized through my anime. The realm of the living isn't quite ready for 50-foot-tall vixens.
You say that, but Avatar sells more movie tickets than everything else combined, okay? You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people out there who seems to have a deep yearning for big women. And hey, I'm beginning to understand at least part of it, but giantess, 50-foot woman, I'll never get that one. That one's just weird to me.
Yeah, the real world sucks hard, dude.
Did I mention how I liked girls with cat ears and tails?
Wouldn't that be the exact opposite of your giantess fetish? I mean, surely the cat ears and tails is to indicate a cat, right? Something cute and adorable, retarded and innocent. Surely this clashes with your I would like a 50-foot woman to crush me to a pulp beneath her feet fetish, right? Or am I missing something here? Are there some subtleties that I'm unaware of? Probably. And Techiman, I translate that to mean Jeffrey likes powerful women. Any power. Milking farm. Milking farm. That's about powerful women too. Sort of. Kind of. Anyway.
Do they meow when you have sex with them?
Well, I wouldn't know.
Haven't done one yet?
I haven't done anyone before.
Shocker.
I wonder if the library has volume 31 yet.
Hey there, Jeffrey. Things better with your dad yet?
Oh, hello, Jekka. Unfortunately, no. He used my toothbrush to clean out his new assault rifle he bought from China.
Wow, messed up much? Anyway, could you buy me another Diet Coke?
Sorry, but I can't anymore. My mom's been wondering where all my lunch money's been going.
Aw, you're mean. You don't like me anymore.
Again, I'm sorry, I just don't know.
Maybe I should grow 40 feet, then you'd really like me.
Of course she did. Please tell me she mounted all of it on, like, posters across the school, or uploaded it to the school website or something. Please, 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 please. Mercenary 10. This guy just wanted to be crushed by a dummy mommy, but he does have a point. However, why not go with something a little bit more mainstream, like tentacle rape? And harems full of tentacle rape. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the whole giantess thing is... it's pretty basic, frankly. He could have gone harder.
Hey, how'd you...
Maybe if you took your shoes off and stepped on his face!
I can't believe this! She told everyone?
It's okay, Jeffrey. Run away with me. I'll stuff you in my back pocket.
Ugh, just shut up!
He's feisty today. Meow.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. You have any catnip for us? Yeah, pet us. Make us purr.
I can't believe this!
And so Jeffrey went to fetch his father's assault
While I find the
rifles.
notes flattering,
Ah. And so Jeffrey did go to fetch his father's assault rifles. Right, I can see where this is going.
the boys need to quit writing bad bitch on my office door.
No, they do not. No, they absolutely do not. That is an accurate descriptor. They are merely spelling out what everyone else knows. Woman, you come to school every day with your enormous fucking bazongas hanging out of your dress shirt. You, madam, are the very definition of a bad bitch, and I will not accept for even one instance this repugnant attack upon free speech rights and the simple descriptive reality. Anyways, proceed.
I'll start tracking who left them if it continues.
Well, it definitely wasn't Jeffrey.
Oh?
Fuck, you heard that?
Why is it definitely not Jeffrey?
Because you're not a cat.
Settle down now. I've heard the rumors going around about him, and you should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Thank you. I was really...
Just because he prefers alternative forms of sexual intercourse does not mean he should be ridiculed.
Sorry, I'm a little out of the loop. What do you mean by alternative?
Oh, God.
Jeffrey here prefers to be stepped on by women who look like cats, as opposed to standard intercourse with a human woman.
Will this stop?
Nope. No, it won't. It literally won't. This is the next 10 years of your life. Your only hope now is to either grab your father's salt guns or move to a different country. Those are quite literally your only options.
Class dismissed.
You did this.
Did what?
Told everyone my darkest secrets. That was in confidence.
Guess I did. Sorry.
You ruined my life. I haven't touched my manga in forever. Not even cartoons entertain me anymore.
Relatable.
Do you even care? Do the results of your actions mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means that I'm not coming to fucking school tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, when they affect me, sure.
No one
Like
in
I
the
said.
realm of the living ever liked me anyway. Maybe things would make sense if I was dead.
Maybe.
I've had to start taking medication since you betrayed me. I also waited for everyone to leave just so you'd be the only one to hear this. Tonight, when my mom's out with her new boyfriend, I'm gonna take the entire bottle. I'm going to kill myself.
What?
You chose to start this, but I won't give you a choice in stopping it.
Girl hormones make me feel guilty. I was expecting a third option there, like, hot, can I watch? But sadly, we're not going to go quite that crazy. Imagine, man, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks. You better run, out, my gun. I'm tone deaf, in case you didn't notice. But yes, that is a fantastic song, by the way. And I didn't even know what it meant until years later. Faster than my bullet. Guilt. Girl homos make me feel guilty. I don't know. I think we could double down on this one. I see no particular reason why we couldn't double down on this one, because girls don't feel guilt. If they felt guilt, they wouldn't do half the horrible shit they did. She wouldn't have posted his embarrassing secrets all over school if she felt guilt. That's not something she's capable of. Definitely no. Definitely no. Absolutely. I'm thinking the calling the bluff is the correct option here. Chat is divided. Here. We will make a poll. There you go, chat. You are being engaged with. Call his bluff. Immediately leaps into the lead. Yes, I expected as much. I know you, chat. I understand your deviancies better than you do. I love democracy. Everyone loves democracy. It's the best kind of democracy. Save? No, I'm not saving the game. I should. But I'm not saving the game. We're doing single runs here now. Saves coming are for losers and for pussies. Yes, losers and pussies, chat. 71%. Yep. He's gonna kill himself, chat. Democracy wants him to die. 72% of people are. Jeffrey needs to end his own life. Very well, chat. Very well. Such is the will of chat. Master 10, no, save first and do both. No. We're doing single runs, goddammit. We're dedicating to the bit here, boys. Alright, Jeffrey. Let's see you fucking try it, boy.
Are you ready to...
Oh, yeah, Trogan. You won't do it. Call his bluff. Dawn of War 3 fun. $50. There you go. Look at that. Chat. His bluff will be called. That's just how it is. That's how capitalism works. The most beautiful system on Earth. Well, add that to the Dawn of War. Hey, it's not the ramen fund, okay? Dawn of War 3, I'll be upset, but it's not ramen, so... I'm significantly less upset comparatively.
Citizenship.
Charles Olsen, democracy dies in darkness. Democracy doesn't die in darkness. This is democracy. Viva la publica. Vox Populi. There you go. Viva la Vox Populi.
I'm sorry, did you think I have any form of emotional attachment to you?
Why else would you have talked to me in the first place? Why would you have lunch with someone you don't like?
It was funny. I knew you'd say some embarrassing shit.
So you used me. You were a new student trying to look cool, so you just used me.
No shit. In what world does a girl like me take interest in you? If you're that fucking stupid, maybe you should kill yourself.
Fine. I'll give you your satisfaction. But not before getting mine first.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run! Run!
You're the only girl I ever loved. Even if it wasn't real.
You knew me for 2 days. Bye.
Don't come to school tomorrow. Don't come to school tomorrow. Don't go to school tomorrow.
I left a note, but there's only a 2-second window between staring down the barrel of a gun and dying. I'm not even mad I'm dead. Through all the news coverage that'll cry about me for a week and him for a century, it might be best for both of us they rarely get the facts straight. They'll tell you I was a sweet, innocent girl who'd never turn an entire school against the anime kid. They'll also tell you he was a twisted mastermind who didn't want to fuck fictionally tall women. So yeah, he seems cooler than me now. But try talking to him.
That was predictable. Oh. That was indeed predictable. I recall watching the news after the VT happened last April. I was gun control and NRA member locked into the cameras. He was trying to talk to kids like me and paraphrasing. If you're a student and feel alone, threatened, frightened, or in fear, lashing out at world with fatal violence like this is always the answer. That's weird of him to fucking say. I don't want to kill them because I'm lonely. They just need a wake-up call. In most classes, I sit alone. No one speaks to me. Last week, a girl who gets plenty of attention for her looks was venting to the teacher about how she didn't fit in, mentioning she only knew her boyfriend and Tara. That's it. Isn't that great irony? I'm light years from getting anything close to a girlfriend. She sees no one talk to me, yet vent right in front of me about how little she has socially. Well, yeah. Nobody ever cares about the other guy. Also, I feel a little bit upset that she didn't figure out a way to grab the gun at the end there. Seriously, you should just grab the gun. No. 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 I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall for it. Trogan gave me 50 bucks for the school massacre. I must honor it. I shall not find the alternative solution. At least not yet. At least not yet. This was actually pretty goddamn fun. I kind of want to do more of this now. We've still got 11 endings to go. This was going to be a one-off stream, but I think maybe we do another one of these. Maybe we do another one of these. I had fun. I enjoyed this game. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to do more of this game. I think I want to do more of this game. This was actually not just funny, but actually also rather thought-provoking as well. A nice game for me to rant about things. Yes, we shall do more of this game, but tonight I have other commitments that I must run to as well. But we're going to play more of this. Maybe I'll get White to do another thumbnail for it, too. Yes, maybe. Bill Wilson, she was a woa. And our document, Class of 09 Fund. How did we do? We did really great, actually. Concurrent viewers, 542. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. It's really good. Decent super chats too. Yeah, I think I can defend doing another one of these. I can cope myself into it. I can cope myself into this. But I do have other things to do tonight. So not tonight, chat, but soon. Soon. Whilst we're all in the holiday spirit. Yes. Until next time, chat. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good night, chat.